Oh my god, wait, I can hear myself. Oh my god, wait, I can hear myself. Oh my god, wait, I can hear myself. All right, I'm just seeing if you guys are listening. I'm just testing to see if you're paying attention. I'm just trying to see if you're out here. La 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 la. Oh my god, we have so much stuff to talk about. Did you see Offkai? Ooh. Did you see Ace Combat? Ooh. Did you see State of the Play? Because I haven't yet. La 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 la. I'm so excited. We have so much to talk about today. Oh my god! If you weren't already coming to Offkai, well, Bombos, you better be getting those tables together. You better be screaming louder than the wisps. And if we gotta show those wisps what's up and who's actually, you know, the cutest and the roundest and the loudest. All right, everybody. Let me tweet out that I am live and alive, and we got some yapping today. We got some yapping tomorrow. And then Sunday, we got a little bit of a stream happening as well. Hold on. I am live. Come here. So we can talk about all of the things. Offkai, Ace Combat, many others, question mark? My momos. Spin. Spin, 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 spin. Spin. You were thinking how your day would be if I went live. Here I am, once again, torn into pieces. I am telling you, very soon I will be able to have a schedule again. Soon. I think I'm recording the episode 0, the pilot for my podcast tomorrow. So yeah, it's happening real nice and real soon. I hope you're excited. I hope you're ready. It's gonna be all the things. Okay, let me grab a little bit of water. What's up, Dreamfix? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Salty, thank you for the 32 months. Demi, thank you for the 30 months. Kin, thank you for the 20 months. Thank you, my sweet loves. My room service has been packaged. Let's go! I'm so glad you're getting... How are y'all enjoying the AFK? How about this? Give me 2 minutes. I need to grab my sparkling water. I need to get water. And yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time to yap and to do things. It's been a huge help in getting me to sleep. Oh, my sweet angel. That makes me so happy. What the heck? It's freaking delicious, isn't it? I drink mine at night with a little bit of protein powder as well in water. Yum. I almost forgot I'm supposed to plug half my PC in the bathroom. For those that don't know, we always get power outages with Junie. So I forgot. I forgot to plug half my PC in the bathroom. One moment. Oh my God, Gelatin, happy Pride. Verba, happy Pride. Oh my God. All my gays are here. Hello, my loves. Happy Pride, Jella. Happy Pride, Verba. I'm sorry if some of you are gay and I just don't know it to wish you a happy Pride, but I'm wishing you a happy Pride in my heart. Oh, big month for a lot of my viewers. Big month for a lot of my sweet angels here in the stream, huh? It's cinnamon creme brulee, actually, Darkness. It's super freaking delicious. It's so decadent. May I recommend that you pick up your GAMERSUPPS using code MATA? That way you get a nice little postcard in the mail. G-Sups. All right, give me 1 second and drink my water, and then it's showtime. It's go time. I'm so excited. Thank you, Redacted. My God, I'm so happy. Y'all are spoiling me. You're being so sweet. What the heck? I just got on and you're already being so sweet. What's going on? Gaming, thank you so much for the 31 months. So, Socks, I should say. Thank you for the 21 months. What did you miss? You missed a bunch of artists drawing me in an American bikini. You missed the announcement for Off Guy. We're going to be talking about that. No worries. You missed GAMERSUPPS flavor launch. I missed State of the Play, which I can maybe watch it today. I wanna take a look at some Ace Combat things. You missed Junie's birthday. What else? Robert, thank you for the 11 months. You got my AFK. That makes me so happy. I did not get the big Minky plushie. How big is the big Minky? Is it as big as Minky herself? Hi, Lord. Thank you for the 9 months. It's okay. We can watch State of the Play together. I don't know if I want to watch the full thing or if I just want to kind of talk to you guys about it and see what's up. I also wanted to react to a bunch of other stuff on the internet. We're being sweet to you because you're so kind yourself. Thank you, Solar. I try to support my loved ones. You know, when they have cool stuff happening, I'm in their comments, in their retweets, giving some love. I try to do what I try to do. I try to treat people the way I'd want to be treated, you know? She's 3 apples tall, just like my Minky. Martin, thank you for the 19 months. September is stacked. Is it now, Chris? I haven't even announced some of the stuff in September yet. All right, everybody. Hi. Hi. Hello. Let me take my claws off. I'm feeling a little, you know? How y'all doing? It's been a little bit. I hope you're doing good. I think today we're going to be yapping. We're going to be talking about all the stuff because we got so much stuff happening. We got so much stuff incoming, outgoing, outpouring. But yeah, I hope you're excited. Also, my coffee just kicked in, so I'm a little bit more hyper, I think, than usual. So please give me a minute to like... Sorry, I'm just so excited to talk with you. Hold on. Breathe in, breathe out. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's fine. I'm not getting chased by a tiger. It's just stream, and I'm excited to be here. Yeah, a bunch of stuff to tell you about. So basically, I'm recording episode 0 of the podcast this week, which means that episode 0 should be up and coming up soon. And then after episode 0 is episode 1 of the podcast. Coffee, grandma. Did you know it's time to transition to the superior G-Sups? Actually, we do have some G-Sups here at home. I usually like to drink a coffee in the morning, but then I have a G-Sups as a little pick-me-up in the day. Currently, we have sour waste flavor. And if you want to unwind for bedtime, you can always have Matara Khan's AFK. Adopted. Thank you for the 8 months. I'm being chased by momos. I freaking better be. I'm freaking better be. Episode 0 is going to be with Stinky Guest. No, episode 0 is going to be with me, myself, and I, where I'm basically going to kind of talk to you about why the podcast, what I'm going to do with it, what my plans are, what things are, probably introduce you to the producer and just kind of the staff around it and all that stuff. So episode 0 is going to kind of be a pilot episode of just me, kind of to get, kind of, I don't know how to say it, like get it kind of started. Where can I listen to this podcast and what's its name? Stay tuned. That will be coming up very, 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 very soon and very, 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 very shortly. I think episode 1 should be up in like less than 2 weeks. So then after that, you're going to get all the info, all the everything. Room service is delish. That makes me happy. Is it really a first guest if the first guest is just me being alone? That makes me happy, Fake Queen. I am very hot. Also, Solar Punk, thank you so much for the bits. And RVXN, thank you for the 29 months, my sweet angel. My daughter and I will be at Off Guy. Good, 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 good. It is a tutorial, exactly, Neo. It's like episode 0, you know? But yeah, where do we begin? I have so much to tell you, so you better sit back, relax, and allow yourselves to be entertained. First things first, I don't know if anybody saw, it was Junie's birthday yesterday. She joined WME, so my agent has a few lovely, lovely girls that aren't just me. And as I said with Lime before, as long as my agent treats Lime and Junie at least a quarter of as well as she's been treating me, they're going to have a great time. Obviously, my agent is going to be great to them. She's their agent now as well. Um, and I hope that they get more opportunities, more events, more things, help with brand building or anything like that. I'm very, very excited. Obviously, I'll get a lot of opportunities sometimes, and it's nice to be able to share them with the others, just like the others get opportunities, and it'll be nice. So I'm really, really excited for that kind of stuff. Nani, how have you been? It's been a little bit. Hope you've been good. It's good to see ya. What else? Your new flavor is amazing. Came in last week with your postcard. Thank you so much, Shadow. That makes me so happy. That makes me seriously so happy to know that you guys are enjoying the GAMERSUPPS. Are they just hiring all your wives? No, but first of all, a lot of people are already signed to agencies, and like a lot of people have been getting scooped up and stuff like that, which is good. Obviously, my agent kind of at the beginning asked if I know anybody that I can introduce her to, and I tried to introduce her to a lot of people, and a lot of people might not want to take a chance or maybe don't want to take a shot with an agency that doesn't have a lot of VTubers, for example, right? Like I was WME's first VTuber. So I do think there is a level of my friends that I'm close to have seen how well I am treated and maybe think to themselves, okay, well, if they can treat Matara this good, maybe they can treat me this good. Yeah, WME women Matara's engaged to. No, it's William Morris Endeavor. They do represent, I think, like Pokimane and Valkyrie and Tim the Tapman and a bunch of these like other streamers. But I think it is still important to think about, just because a company or an agency represents a lot of people doesn't mean that you're going to be taken care of. I think you can easily take a look. There's a lot of companies that have really big rosters, and then you think about it, you're like, wait a second, I didn't even know. So I do think there's a level of like, I don't know how to explain it, maybe bias, where even if I try to introduce my agent to a lot of VTubers, not everybody wants to make the move or not everybody wants to take the risk or the chance to join an agency that maybe hasn't been representing VTubers for a really long time, until it's somebody that I'm very close to that will be like, hey, can you tell me like what sponsors you've been getting, what opportunities you've been getting? How does your agent take care of you? I think it's a little bit of that. Also, in general, I think a lot of people who are VTubers tend to also be a little bit um, scared is the wrong word, but it's an industry with a lot of introverts and it's a lot of people who don't talk all the time or don't share things, which is exactly how a lot of, unfortunately, scams have happened and things have happened, because people tend to be very isolated and they just kind of focus on their work. So I also understand, you know, in a post Vishojo world where not everybody wants to take a risk with other agencies or other people or other things unless they're friends or people that they know have been treated well in those said places. But even as we know with something like Vishojo, it doesn't mean anything, like, right? Miss, thank you for the 32 months. Congrats on getting hired as a maid. Thanks. Oh my God, we're going to talk about it. Shot Win, thank you for the 5 gifted. And Solar, thank you for the 5 gifted. So I think there's no BGM, by the way. Oh, let me turn it on. Thank you so much for letting me know. Should I turn it up a little bit? What's up, Iro? So, you know, there is that idea of like, ooh, is Ray just signing your friends? No, but also I am an extrovert who will recommend anybody. So I have recommended people to Ray or gotten her in touch with people that I know that I think are great people. Oh, too loud. Sorry. That I know and that I think are great people. But of course, you know, if my agent is like, hey, can you get me in touch with these people? They typically tend to be people that I'm in touch with, right? Like my agent wouldn't go to me to be like, hey, Matara, could you get me in touch with Mr. Beast? I'll say, I can't. I don't know the Mr. Beast. I cannot get you in touch with him. I'm so sorry. And then it kind of also becomes where then my friends or people that I know, if they're considering joining, they're going to come to me and be like, does Ray and WME treat you good? Do you enjoy? What kind of opportunities have they gotten you? Blah, 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 blah. Right? So, and then there's also the idea of like, I think being an extrovert in this industry, everyone's going to kind of be my friend. Like, for example, let's say, I don't want to reveal names. Let's say Ray from video games, right, gets signed. You guys will be like, oh, my friend got signed. Yeah. If Haruka or Ray, or let me just give out some names, Chibidoki, Doki Bird, you know, it's like, well, yeah, that I'm an extrovert. I talk to a lot of people. I collab with a lot of people. So I think there's also that where because I talk to a lot of people and I collab with a lot of people, I kind of have a very wide network. But it doesn't necessarily mean that, yeah. Has WME asked me about Shaq? It's so crazy. They haven't talked to me about Shaquille O'Neal after our date. I mean, I've talked about it before, but I still can't believe that I had to have dinner with the Shaquille O'Neal, you know, the one, the only. I told one of my friends is into basketball, and I told him this story. I was like, did you know I had dinner with Shaquille O'Neal? And then he goes, I didn't know that. And then I sent him the short, and he's like, freak you. You did not have dinner with Shaquille O'Neal, you freaking liar. Ugh. Oh, Starter, that makes me so happy. Please enjoy the gamer subs and enjoy your Pip-Boy. Delta, thank you for the 18 months. Wiggle, thank you for the 17 months. I see you guys on YouTube. I see you guys doing your stuff. What else? Yeah, so if anybody missed it, Junie is signed with WME as well. I'm excited. Maybe this means we're going to do a bunch more stuff together, just like with Limes. We'll see where it leads. All in all, I think my agent has been really, really hardworking. My whole team has been very hardworking. And I hope... sorry, I'm having slight burps from my sparkling water. Please forgive me. And I'm hoping that it can lead to great opportunities for other people in the industry. Because I'm a big believer, as y'all know, that rising tide lifts all the ships. And also, there's a lot of opportunities that always have like a little bit of a runoff. I don't know how to explain it. Where like, let's say Limes get a sponsor. It's very easy usually. Like the effort that it takes to pitch one person for a sponsor, it's very easy to pitch 4 people or 3 people or 2 people, right? Because you already have to do all the work to pitch one person, and then everybody else, you just kind of insert numbers. And the fact that we all have like pretty good rapport and we all collab and stuff like that, like it can only be beneficial to everybody. So I'm excited. Thank you, Rocky. If I ever have dinner with Shaquille, I would have to request playing Shaq Fu with him. Wait. What's Shaq Fu? Is that one of his like fighting games? Have a good sleep. I did not watch State of the Play, but maybe we can watch it today. We got a bunch of stuff. Brock, thank you for the 32 months. I really appreciate that. What else? So things have been very good. Podcast is very much like I'm about to go in and record episode 0 very, very soon. So you will have access to the podcast channel and everything very, very soon. Very nervous, but also excited. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I'm excited to do this work so that it becomes easier and easier and easier. I don't know if anybody can confirm here, but every time you do something for the first time, you always have to put in more effort. So I'm excited for like less effort, you know? Glitchy, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So I'm excited just to kind of offload a lot of the work to the producer and everybody else and kind of like get when you first haven't gotten the guests on, you're kind of nervous. I'm not even kidding. I was like, am I really gonna have stuff to talk about with my friends on the podcast? What if I have my friend on the podcast and we have nothing to talk about? I have these weird kind of worries that don't make any sense, right? Like there's get it past 20 episodes, baby. I had a podcast before. We did it for 6 months, and we only did it for 6 months because we knew it was a temporary podcast, and we announced it from the beginning. This podcast, if I'm doing things right, it's a forever podcast. And I think having that conversation with Doki the other day really did remind me of like, yeah, I can yap with anybody for a long periodically of time. Hi, Ray. How are you? I'm yapping up a storm. I was yapping up a storm about Junie and how I hope you treat her so good. Hold on. Mint is asking me about private things that I can't tell anybody. I think hold on. Mint says hi. Mint says hi, and she also says, I love Matara Khan of Independent and Resilient. Pato, thank you for the 20 months. Thank you for the 20 months. Thank you. So yes, we are going to talk about Off Guide today a little bit. We're going to watch State of the Play. There's some fun Ace Combat stuff that I want to take a look at with all of y'all, but some of it, there's also more stuff we're going to talk about tomorrow that I cannot reveal until tomorrow, unfortunately. But yeah, so I think just having that like nice conversation with Doki last week reminded me that, hey, I can find common ground with anybody. I can talk to anybody about anything. Also, I did do a little bit of a reveal in Doki's stream that I haven't told you guys, and I'm sorry. So the day that I was supposed to have the collab with Doki, I actually asked her to cancel, and then she kind of came back and she was like, hey, you know, we actually, if you want, she's like, let's drink together on stream. Let's just hang out. Let's just talk. And it was a really good call on her because I really needed the company. But I talked about it on her stream. I didn't tell you yet. So, spoiler alert, it's not very happy. One of my friends was supposed to visit, and then they couldn't visit, which that's fine. But it's because one of their fairly close friends committed suicide. And even though the last time that I saw that mutual friend of theirs was like 15 years ago, it still obviously kind of like messes with you. First of all, when your friend is in a bad spot, it messes with you because you want to be there for them and you want to talk. But secondly, it's also that reminder of like, you know, my life and that other person's life had intersected before. And it does make you wonder, like, what, you know, when I think about the person who took their life, like, she was a fairly, like, happy girl. Things were fun. Like, I don't, you know, what can happen to somebody in like, 15, 12 years? And so that's why that day I was like, hey, Doki, I'm so sorry. Like, it happened a few days ago, but I just found out about it. Because initially my friend was just like, hey, I can't come visit. I'm sorry, something came up. And I was like, yeah, no worries. Whenever you're ready to talk about it, I'm here. And then that day is when I like found out about it. And I told Doki, I said, hey, I don't know if we can collab today because I'm worried that I'm just not going to be able to lock in. I'm not going to be able to lock in mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally, dramatically, you know? And I appreciate that she was like, hey, well, if you want, let's just drink and hang out and I'll drink with you. And she got drunk after like the 2 little iced teas. She's so cute. But it was really nice. It was really nice to talk to Doki on stream. She's so funny. For anybody that missed it, the VOD is on her channel. I still think one of my favorite parts of that collab was when she was telling me that panda bears are so lazy that they have to watch pornography. Like, they have to watch panda bear pornography to do it. And I was like, imagine they're showing them the wrong kind of pornography. Imagine they're like, they want to see some like completely different pornography than the panda bear pornography they're showing them. And then we just kind of like went off the deep end on that joke. The fire alarm conversation was really good. It was just a really, really good stream. And I hope that when she's back, we can get some more collabs going. I'm also going to invite her as a guest to the podcast, of course. Big Battle, thank you for the 26 months. Nader, thank you for the 32 months. But yeah, so just very quickly, obviously, I don't want to like very quickly. So I'm sorry I didn't stream my POV. I wasn't going to stream. I was worried, and Doki kind of just offered to drink instead and hang out, and it was a really good way to spend the time, I think. But like I said, I don't want to pretend like this person was like my closest friend, but I had seen her a few times. I had met her a few times through our mutual friend, and she was very lovely. And it definitely, like, it got me thinking of how do you go from the person that I met before to that? Yeah, but also I don't really know her intimately. I don't know her closely, so I don't know what was going on in her head. I don't know if something happened during COVID. I don't know if she lost her job. I don't know if there was. There's so many things that I don't know about that but it definitely messed with me. And I think sometimes we forget, if we want to take our life, that it really does have a really big ripple effect to so many people. Like, this girl, by doing this, has like got me thinking. You know, last week I was sitting down and I was thinking about my own mortality, my own life, like what would lead me to do something like this in my own life, how it would affect the people in my life. So it's like, we are so much more intertwined with other people that we realize. And it is just a reminder, I think, for everybody, that if you are going through something really, really serious and you are feeling really sad and you feel like you're alone in the world, you're not. There's always so many other people who would lend you an ear, who would listen, who would be there. And even if you think you don't matter and it won't be affected, and like, you will affect other people with your action. Even if you think you, like, you know, this girl could have most likely been like, oh, Matara would never care, she met me 12 years ago. But if, for example, somehow she had come in contact, you know, like, it got me thinking, like, what if this girl had like come in contact with me and been like, hey, I'm feeling really sad, can I talk to you about something? I would have been there. So it's just a reminder of, like, tell the people in your life that you love them, be there for them if you know, they asked you for it, and check up on your people. Check up on your people if you can. But yeah, so it you know, with that's kind of how my June started. So it's always a little bit like, ooh. But yeah, hold on. Let me take a look at some of the bleeding. Thank you for the 3 months. Light side, thank you for the 20. And of course, I'm sad for my friend who's also very affected by this news. And whenever my friend is ready to visit, we're going to have a great time, but it's definitely going to be something that it really makes you think. It really makes you think like, oh my goodness. It's why in our city we try to say hello to strangers. I like that. That's good. What's up, Menton? June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Yeah. Please. I know, like, I think especially for men, it's always a little bit harder to talk about feelings, emotions, and things like that. I do wish that it's something that gets talked about more and gets a lot more normalized. I'm trying. I know. I get you. It's tough. And I'm sorry if like this is a little bit of like a less positive message, but we are yapping and I am talking about what's been affecting me lately. And this really affected me a lot. So I'm glad that Doki offered to just kind of drink and hang out on stream. It was exactly the kind of distraction that I needed. It was really fun. And, life does go on. But I think when people die, especially if somebody takes their own life, it just kind of gets you thinking about things, right? Like it's the same thing if somebody dies from like a cancer or something. You kind of think about, where am I not taking my life health seriously? What is going on? I had my feelings by pretending to commit tax fraud. I thought we were doing arson in this stream. I thought that was our crime of choice. Yeah, that's the biggest thing, Demi, is just realizing like, even when we think we don't matter to somebody, we really do. There's so many ways that we matter to other people, and I don't want people to forget that. Also, I saw you asking questions about the pod verba. Give me a second. Let me open up your conversation. Are you gonna have like a cute little animated podcast studio, Matara? Yeah, you're gonna have to wait and see. It's gonna be kind of similar to my previous podcast, where previously we were on the beach, but now we might be sitting in some chairs and stuff like that. I'm gonna talk about it in the pilot episode, but I will spoil a little bit. I do plan to try different things on the podcast. This will kind of remain to be a interview podcast / like having a friend on podcast. So whatever we just did with Doki on her stream, it's going to be kind of similar to that, where I have a friend on and we talk about stuff. I'm going to try to use it as an excuse to get my friends to advertise their projects, because I feel like too many people don't advertise what they're doing, and I want to know what my friends are up to, what merch they're launching, what concerts they're doing, so I can go and attend and I can be there and I can support them. So I would love for it to kind of be an excuse for my friends to sometimes be like, I have a maid cafe at Off Guy. What else? But eventually, we might change things around a little bit. I'm not opposed to eventually having my Flesh Woman do the podcast, or maybe having some non-VTuber guests on. I would also, for example, love to interview people such as Oscar. So for example, Oscar, if you guys know him, he works a big tech job, but he also is the little sexy meatball that brings us around when it comes to conventions. He'll carry us around with his big muscles. I would love to have somebody like Oscar on and interview him and talk about what kind of like how he got into this kind of stuff, why he's doing this, how did he start doing the stuff he's doing. I would love to interview, for example, as you guys saw, I have a Senpai Squad collab coming up, winky face, a lot of cool stuff. What if I got one of the higher ups at Senpai Squad to come in and kind of tell you like, how did they start being at all these conventions? How did they start working with VTubers? What's going on there? So it won't just be streamers. It won't just be YouTubers or VTubers. I would love to talk to more people in the space and just have an excuse for a yap, right? I would like to take a moment and offer my sincerest condolences. Kangar, thank you so much. You're a light in all of our lives, and I appreciate you so much. While I did describe that I came back from a con, I want to make sure I give the respects everyone involved, especially any other loved ones on the Momos. We love you. And again, please, please feel free to chat and yap and talk about other stuff. Like I said, I did want to address it because I did bring it up on Doki's stream, and I wanted to address why I didn't do the gaming collab with her. We are going to do a gaming collab in the future, of course. Yeah, Tricky's Bottom. Or it's going to be like every other late night interview show. It's going to be like, Mornings with Fox Mom, if you've ever seen that one from Niji Sanji Ien's Nina Kosaka. It's going to be just like any kind of late night interview show. It's going to be like Good Hang with Amy Poehler, right? Like it's just two people having a conversation about some fun stuff. So, yeah. Why are you guys giving me that face? Why are you looking at me like that, huh? What did I do? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that, huh? Why are you looking at me like that? What's going on? But yeah, Kinger, I hope you had a good convention. We're definitely going to talk about all the stuff. So yeah, podcast, like I said, I think I'm filming episode 0 either tomorrow or Friday for editing, and then episode 0 will be up on the 12th. So on the 12th, episode 0 will be up. And yeah, 19th, first episode. We have such a busy month, by the way. On the 19th, we have podcast episode 1, huge announcement, plus documentary. Please save your 19 in the calendar. Mark it, dot it, cross it. Huge announcement. You all have been asking for shirts. Just I'm letting you know. Huge announcement. Really cool podcast guest. Really cool something with the podcast guest. So I'm actually going to be releasing something with my podcast guest as well. And I think it's something that you're going to want to be there. Speaking of completely unrelated topic. Completely unrelated topic. Who's coming off, guy? Who's coming off, guy? Bam, 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 bam! Mamas, I saw you planning in the Discord to get little tables together. MWEH Matara, that's right, evil maid Matara at the Maid Cafe. You and the Momos and the Wisps can get together to go to the Maid Cafe that is at Off Guy. We'll be there. We'll be hanging out. I might be lurking the halls. Who knows? Winky, winky. But yeah, so it's going to be really fun, really awesome, a really great way for both us, the Momos, and the Wisps to get together. I know that we have a lot of intersect in our fandoms. I know that a lot of people who are Wisps are also Momos and back and forth. You know, it's almost like her and I had a podcast together and we go way back. Welcome, Raiders! Thank you so much! Thank you for the raid! Thank you. Yeah, we intersect as insects and stuff like that. Welcome, Implings. Thank you so much for the raid. We're actually talking about Off-Kai right now, believe it or not. So if you missed it, if you did miss it, we did just just announce this incredible, lovely, show-stopping. Oh, hold on. Let me get rid of the image. Yoink, yoink. MWEH Mint and Matara. That's right, Off-Kai. Me and my stinky, beautiful girlfriend will be there. I better see passion. I better see energy. I better see MWEH from y'all. That's right. Fall for their charm at the Off-Kai Cafe. We're pleased to have Mint Phantom and Matara Khan as featured talent for a match made in Maid Cafe presented by Oshi Spark at Off-Kai Gen 5. Stay tuned for news about Checky, meet and greets, exclusive merch, and much more. We had the Mint and Matara Summer Special. Now we got the Maid Cafe. What's next? Mint and Matara World Domination? That's right. That's right, baby. I did have a good convention. Drank a ton and met a lot of my heroes. Oh, that's so sweet. Rocked a lot of sexy cosplays like a cow bikini and Sister Frida from Dark Souls 3 in a bikini. Ooh. This weekend was fun and therapeutic as I recovered from getting backstabbed by a longtime friend. You know what? When it comes to getting backstabbed and stuff like that, I know that sucks. And I feel for you so very muchly. But better now. Out with the old, in with the new, you know? Like now that that's over with, you can actually focus on making new friends. Hold those who treat you well and are truthful about it close to you. I agree. And aren't you glad, as much as it sucks getting backstabbed and getting betrayed and hurt by somebody, aren't you glad you know now? Now that you know about it, you can make room in your life for people who treat you good. Trema, thank you for the 17 months. And Kangar, I'm glad you had a good time. Did you go to TwitchCon? Where did you go? May I just say that your matching made uniforms are adorable. Corner lady, just wait till you see the full outfit. I am being a little bit modest and demure and mindful. I got the longer dress. I'm being a lady. I'm being a maid lady. We look phenomenal. Runia, thank you. Also, user, thank you for the 23. Sorry for laughing, but yeah, time to get backstabbed by new friends. No. How about no backstabbing? But unfortunately, that's kind of the gamble and the risk, right? Like, you kind of have to make new friends and then take the gamble and the risk of, will they backstab you? But the sooner you know, the better. Runia, what if I start calling you Rania? Rania. Ahoy there, it's Rania. How are you? How was your stream today? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. I am Matara Khan of Independent and Resilient, and we're talking about all the things. We have so many things. We have so many things to talk about, including something that I'm going to talk about very briefly and be like, but I'll tell you more tomorrow, winky face. You talked about Dokumi. How was it? I really hope I get to go to Dokumi and TwitchCon EU next year. TwitchCon EU. Okay. The first time I was meant to go to TwitchCon EU, COVID happened. And believe it or not, they didn't refund us our Airbnb or our flight tickets. Can you believe that shit? And then I haven't been since or tried to go since. So yeah, hopefully 2027 is my year. Am I talking about the game? Maybe. Maybe I'm going to talk about a game. Maybe I'm going to talk about other stuff. Winky face. What's up, Dusko? You think I would like Dokumi? Of course. I love conventions. I love people. I love seeing merch of myself. I love coming by your booth and seeing what cute Matara charms you have. Does she have an evil Matara charm? I don't know. I haven't been by Dusko's booth in a little bit. I don't know. Has Dusko even been doing evil Matara stuff? I don't even know. Dokumi was so busy. People hyping up Heavenly. Good. Heavily. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with Heavenly. And for Kira, thank you so much for the 25 months. Fluffy, thank you for the 17 months. Coming soon. You hear that, Momos? We're going to have some evil Matara stuff. Super Saf, thank you for the 32 months, my angel. Thank you. Maybe. Ray, if you're still lurking, mark that down, Ray. Mark that down. TwitchCon EU, Dokumi. We're going to make it happen. Actually, fun fact, I'm trying to get Ray to go to Vexpo because I want her to make a bunch of European contacts and I want her to get in touch with a bunch of My poor agent, I am putting her on a jet set lifestyle, okay? I'm like, hey, I know you're busy and I know you got a life and I know you got your roommates and I know you got your everything, but you, Missy, have to go here. I'm really trying. Europe is so different than like, what, America? Like they use the euro? Talk to me. How is Europe so different, Dusko? Tell me everything. Tell me everything. How is it so different? Well, you see, Matara, people are biking everywhere. They have public transit. They use the euro. They smoke cigarettes. Actually, I don't know if Europeans are smoking cigarettes again or depends where in Europe. They have something called trains. So Scratch, obviously things haven't been announced yet, so I have to be mindful of how I speak about them. I will be doing something at Vexpo. Will I be going to Vexpo? I don't know. Speaking of things I will be attending, though, we have a bunch of stuff. So number one, if you don't know yet, I will be attending Anime Expo. The same weekend that is Anime Expo, speaking of singing, may I just remind you all about this incredible, incredible event that is happening. You will be able to see so many other VTuber fans, so many friends of friends. Now, oh, hold on. Let me just make sure it doesn't. 90210. There we go. I want to make sure that it doesn't. What, Matara? You live in 90210? No, it was a TV show. 90210, right? Perfect. Okay, so for those of you that still do not know about this, Fantastic Reality is doing a 3-day event. That's right. My event is happening on July 2nd. I am going to be participating in a concert with Kason, Lily Pichu, and of course, Fantastic Reality's house band Found Futures, okay? It's going to be my first live 3D concert, okay? Instead of a live 2D, it's going to be my first 3D concert. And it's going to be Lily Pichu's first in-person concert as a VTuber. Kason is having Henya with her. I think we already announced that I'm going to have the incredible Densetsu as my backup dancers. Also, I have another guest that hasn't been announced yet. Let me poke actually Ray about this super quickly. So I have another guest that hasn't been announced yet, that I kind of want to make sure that we get announced kind of soon for y'all. But I will have Densetsu as some of my dancers, my little idol girls, my helpers, my lovely, lovely, lovely ladies. But yeah, if you are going to be in LA or around LA, you're planning to go to Anime Expo, it's the same weekend as Anime Expo. So you're going to have such an easy time to meet other VTuber fans, to see other momos and other hentais and other Kasonites. I forget Kason's fan name. On 7/3, which is the day right after, they're also doing Anibash, which is kind of like this big DJ event. They are going to have Demon Dice there as well. And of course, on the 4th, it's going to be an afternoon show, but it's the Doki Bird Chibi Doki concert. So you're going to see a ton of your friends as well, a ton of people that you know. It's going to be a really, really fun time. And yeah, I recommend, if you haven't already gotten your tickets, to please consider stopping by, consider grabbing your tickets, consider stopping by with other momos, consider stopping by with other hentais and other everybody. Because yes, Kason is bringing Henya, so you are going to see her. I think it's going to be a really, really fun weekend. And again, just a reminder, if you want more of these kinds of events to exist, make sure you go and you show up and you support these kind of events, right? Obviously, I know it's all, it's a lot of stuff and the economy is not exactly at the best it's been. But for anybody that has ever attended one of these, they are so much fun. You get to meet so many other people and you get to have a great time. Streaming tickets still incoming? Yes. I don't know when they're going to announce the streaming tickets, but they should announce them. Let me again, I trust me, every single time I keep asking, and then whenever they announce them is whenever they announce them. So streaming tickets, yes, one day. I don't know when. So I'm really, really excited. I cannot wait to see all your photos from there, all your fun stuff. I'm excited. And yeah, if you cannot attend in person, there are going to be streaming tickets available for you to show up and for you to go to. So don't you sweat about that, okay? Now, oh my God, it's like... If you thought Anime Expo... So Anime Expo weekend, I'm going to be very busy. I'm just warning you. I am going to be appearing in a lot of places, events, people, and things. There's going to be a few places where I'm going to be, a few things that I'm going to do. Obviously, I can't really tell you more just yet until time passes, but closer to it, closer to it, I'll be able to let you know. Oh, hey, my room service just arrived. Let's go! All right. This is perfect. This is actually the perfect next step. So, who here has gotten their GAMERSUPPS? For those of you that missed it, I have a collaboration with GAMERSUPPS. I have my very, very own flavor. Now, it's a little bit different from your typical energy GAMERSUPPS, because this is a going to bed. This is a sleepy time GAMERSUPPS. Okay? I didn't even know you can get them on a subscription. Let's go. Of course, it is cinnamon creme brulee. It's a decadent, it's a sweet, it's so good. I usually drink mine with water and I add a little bit of protein powder in it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Of course, if you use my code MATA, you get the incredible, lovely postcard by Serenity Beast. Knock, knock. Room service has arrived. Get comfy and unwind with Matara cinnamon creme brulee inspired AFK. This rich and smooth combo will have every sip feeling like a 5-star service. By the way that this works, they are actually not on pre-order. So, GAMERSUPPS has ordered a bunch of these, okay? Meaning if you get it now, you'll be able to get it shipped out quite soon. For example, for most people, I think it took something, like 2-3 days before your order got shipped, maybe less. So right now, you won't have to wait 3 to 4 months for the pre-order, for all that stuff. No. They have some in stock, in stores, in everything still. If you would like some extras, you can get some extras as well. Please check it out. It is delicious. It is nutritious. It is so good. And I like it. It was 1 day for it to ship. Nice. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Zero. I hope you get it soon. I hope you get it soon, my sweet angel. Oh my God. We have so many. It's a little bit... I know what I'm about to say is going to sound like the most first world problem, but I have so much good news. I have so much good news that it's a little bit overwhelming. Isn't this the most first world problem of life is really good. Life is really good and I'm very happy and even though June is kind of a rough month for me mentally, as I mentioned about the thing that I talked about at the beginning of the stream where a friend of a friend took their life, but also June 10th is the anniversary of my father passing as well. It's almost going to be 20 years soon. It's almost going to be 20 years soon, which is kind of crazy to think about that. But yeah, so June is always kind of a hard month, but at the same time, this June has so much exciting work and plans and things coming to fruition that I kind of don't have time to be sad. Instead, I'm just throwing myself into work and just thinking about how exciting it's going to be to show you all these projects that I'm working on and how excited I am going to be when you finally, my God, you're getting a website, okay? You're getting a merch store. You're getting the documentary. You're getting a podcast. You're getting music. You're getting so much stuff. You're getting so much stuff. I really needed to hear your Yap and Chill stream with the Momos. Mental hasn't been good, and hearing you and spoiling you cheers me up. Scratch, merci énormément. Merci, je t'apprécie. Je suis vraiment désolée que je sais pas si ça se dit ton mental. Mais t'es mental. Je suis désolée que ça va pas très bien avec toi. Mais, écoute, la vie, ça continue, ok? On continue, on vit notre vie et ça continue comme ça. Eric, thank you so much for the 29 months. Oh my God, I said Eric with a French accent. Raymond, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Okay, hold on. Let me actually turn the AC on because I put it up to 74 and I'm going to have to turn it down to 69. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I read Je t'aime, but you wrote it TEM and it made me laugh. And it made The water go in my nose. The water came out of my nose. Oh, it hurts because it was sparkling water. It hurts. Oh my God. I feel like I'm in a pool. The water, the sparkling water came out of my nose. It hurts. Oh my God. Oh, it hurts. I'm sorry. It's because you wrote je t'aime, but you wrote it T-E-M, and it made me laugh. Quack, how are you today? Oh my God. I don't know why just writing je t'aime as T-E-M. Oh, really made me laugh. I don't know why. It was so funny. It was so funny just seeing je t'aime. T'aime. Oh my God, that was that was crazy. Oh my God. But yes, Momos, I have been throwing myself. Also, speaking of another sparkling. Speaking of throwing myself into work, I am so excited to get everything out for you. Something very, very quick, okay? About Off-Kai. So, maybe allegedly, there could be an item that Mint and I will be releasing, maybe allegedly this month. And that it would be really, really funny and really silly if maybe allegedly all of you had that item at the Maid Cafe when you came by. I think maybe allegedly it would be really silly and really goofy. And if you see people with it, you could be like, wait, where'd you get that? Maybe allegedly. Yeah, maybe allegedly Mint and I are finally going to be an item. Winky face. And we are also doing some, I don't know. In the past, I have wanted to release a musical collaboration with Mint. Unfortunately, with how busy both of us have been, we were unable to release the musical collaboration in time. But there is the possibility of a musical collaboration happening in time for Off-Kai weekend. Okay, I am putting Odyssey Eurobeat through the ringer. Poor Odyssey is getting whipped and chained in the dungeon. I have in the past played little parts and bits and pieces of it. I'm gonna have to see how much of this I can probably tease to some of y'all. Maybe closer to it. I think right now it's too early to tease, but I think we can probably tease. I never thought I would see Evil Matara in a maid outfit. Why not? What if Evil Matara is canonically the sweet good one and I am canonically the evil one? Who knows? So all I have to say is if you are a fan of both Mint and Matara together, or if you're a fan of Mint separately and Matara separately, whatever, you're going to have a really, really good time. There's going to be a ton of wisps or aibus there. There's going to be a ton of momos. Have fun, make some friends, you know, kiss a momo, kiss a wisp, whatever. It's going to be a good time, and I'm really, really excited. It's going to be a really, really fun event, and I'm glad to be doing it with my stinky girl. She's one of my favorite people in the world, and even though the podcast ended a few years ago, I'm excited to be doing stuff with her. And yeah, I mean, maybe there's gonna be a certain stinky guest on the pod very, very soon. So who knows? Who knows? Momos, we will need to do battle with one of the more ravenous fan bases. I will say this though, Rombly, if you and Alano and anybody else wants to kind of help organize the troops, I do want to warn you guys, and I say this with love, Mint has a super ravenous fan base that will try to snipe all the tables ASAP. Obviously, us too though. Us too, because every single time I go to any convention, it's always, oh my God, sorry, all the Matara merch sold out. It's been just a few minutes. All the Matara merch sold out. Sorry, there's no more Matara merch for you, Matara. Hello? So, it's not a competition, but there is a possibility that things just kind of sell out very quickly because the wisps are going to be very organized. And this is where we kind of need to start having some of our people also get a little organized. I apologize, my loves, that you were against such a ravenous, hungry fan base, but it's good because it kind of reminds us like we also can organize. We also can momonize, you know? Onionize, unionize, momonize. I'm not sure, Scratch. I don't know if it's like half and half. I don't know how it works, but basically, like, obviously there's a lot of fans who want to attend, and there's a limited amount of tables every day. There's a limited amount of seats. So it's just about like, I do think it should be more than enough space for my fans and her fans, because typically a lot of our fans are also fans of both of us and things like that. So I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. I think it's going to be good. I think you guys will still be able to get some seats and some spots and some tables. But I'm actually not sure. Ray, I don't know if you want to ask them or kind of see how it works, yeah. Also, Ray, I was telling them that I'm trying to ship you off to distant places. I'm trying to ship Ray off to New York City for a convention. I'm trying to ship her off to Europe for conventions. I don't care that she has a vibrant, exciting life as a young woman in the world. She is going in a suitcase and flying off to cons. Floof, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, 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 welcome. Get raided in the face. Ow, that hurt. Thank you so much. Thank you for raiding. I hope you have a good time. I hope you had a good day. How are you today, my sweet angels? I hope you had an amazing time. Talk to me. How was your stream? We are currently announcement maxing because so many exciting and fun things have been popping up. So many exciting things have been popping up. And so many things that I want to talk about. And then later, I want to maybe watch State of the Play with us, or at least I want to take a look at Ace Combat, okay? Because that is one of Mint's favorite franchises. And I have certain things that I can talk about, but certain of these things I will be able to talk about tomorrow. Today, I'm just going to be like, there's exciting things to talk about. Due to low funds, I can't make it. That's okay, Alpha. There's always going to be other cons. I am really trying my best to have a little bit more of a presence at a bunch of different conventions. Obviously, it's tough to have a presence at every single convention, right? I don't know how Zen does it. She's incredible. I don't know how Densetsu do it. They're incredible. But for me, I'm hoping that after July or June, I'm going to have way more time. I'm going to have way more time when the podcast is going to be out, and some of my music stuff would hopefully be announced, revealed, and talked about. I will suddenly have a lot more free time, I'm hoping, and that free time is going to be spent streaming and playing games and having fun and yapping and stealing Michi for a drinking collab. Yeah. I'm doing great, Floofy. How are you? Did you have a good stream? What were you guys talking about? Oh my God, Rocky, that is for sure. I'm also planning to have a presence, I think in San Japan is another one that we're talking about. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff. I apologize. I'm telling you, I'm so close to being done with my lock-in. I had the most like crazy lock-in of my life the last few months. You're now seeing some of this stuff be revealed, but give me just a little bit more lock-in time, okay? Panza, thank you for the 30 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the 30 months. Thank you, thank you. Look at this, made cafe. Ooh, made cafe. Oscar, I was telling the Momos how once I have my podcast out, I'd love to interview you. I don't want to only interview VTubers and YouTubers and stuff like that. I'd love to know how you started getting into like working with VTubers and working with Senpai Squad and all that fun stuff. I'd love to know your gym routine. I think that could be really, really fun. So I'm just warning you, Oscar, I will be stealing you for an interview, okay? I will be stealing you for an interview. All right, Oscar? I hope you know that. We'll make it happen. We will absolutely make it happen. What else? Let me see. Oh my goodness. Densetsu had their 6-month anniversary. Were you guys there? Freaking Barreled Bug was bullying me the whole time. So at one point, Mint said that she had a statue of Virgil for Berry Bug. And it was like a kind of like a shirtless or something. And Berry Bug's like, I don't know if I want it. Like, he's shirtless. And I said, oh my God, I'll have it. And she goes, wait, Matara wants it? Never mind, Mint. I'll take it. I want it. I don't want Matara to have it. What the heck did I do? What the heck did I do? Okay? Well, what did I do? I'm just existing. Barry was like, oh, make sure, drag Matara in here. We're going to fight. I bet you she's going to say something to me. And I'm like, what did I do? I'm just a hag. The youth these days has no respect for their elders. The youth these days have absolutely no respect for their elders. I am so sorry. The youth is just out here. It's going to be real funny and real silly until allegedly we meet and I just, I throw punch and then I ask questions later. What did I do? Also, we are going to definitely take a look at Burn On. We're going to take a look at their newest video, by the way, in just a moment. I'm going to have to start fighting this little bug. I'm going to have to show her, that she has to respect this hag. She has to respect this bug hag. Hello? Be careful who you talking shit to, little bug. But no, she's awesome. She's really silly. She's really funny. And frankly, I'm going to tell you something. It's a secret. Don't tell her. I really like the attention. It's good to know that the youth has not forgotten about me. You know what I mean? Like, it's good to know that children nowadays fear me. And it makes me happy. It makes me happy to know that the bug children and the bug youth fear me and are afraid, I need that. I think I need that personally, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. It's good to know that I haven't been forgotten by the youths. Make Berry Bug your first podcast guest? No. Sorry. That first podcast guest is sacred. And I say this with love. Obviously, Barry's going to come on the podcast. When Barry comes on the podcast, she absolutely will. But first podcast guest is reserved for a special stinky that is, there's a passing of the torch that must happen from the previous podcast to this podcast that just certain things you don't mess with. You know what I mean? I always like your maturity, and you're not a hag by any means. Thank you. Thanks. Say that to Berry Bug. Phantom, thank you for the 24 months, and thank you so much for the bits. So there's definitely stuff where it's like, listen. But yeah. So obviously, all jokes aside about Barry, I love the attention. And in fact, her, play fighting with me, whether it's real or not, I love it. I want more of it. Because at the end of the day, I can always back it up, I can always back it up. I can always back it up with either kissing or fighting or whichever. So I am absolutely ready. I am absolutely ready. But yeah, for those of you that missed it, Densetsu.exe, which is Victoria Roman, Phoebe, and Min Phantom. They just had their 6-month anniversary, and I went on their stream and I talked to them about it. Also, we're going to watch a video of theirs. I'm going to repeat what I said there to you guys in case you did miss it, and we are going to watch this lovely video of theirs. I'm really glad they stuck together. For those that don't know, they were going to be a group just like Beasties that were going to launch in in Bishoujo. The concept for the group, obviously, I mean, I'm not going to take all the credit, but I am going to brazenly take a little bit of the credit. I'm going to brazenly ask for 3% of all their profits. She was in flux. She always wears her sweatpants. She always does. We're going to talk about it in a minute. Thank you so much for the super. So listen, when Mint and I were in Japan, we got COVID and we were sharing a hotel room together. And me being the freaking annoying extrovert, when we ran out of topics of conversation, I started doing my extrovert thing of like, are you happy in life? What makes you happy? If money and fame were, you know, like if you could be guaranteed money, fame, success, blah, 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 what would you do? What would make you the happiest? And we kind of worked our way back where I was like, when was the last time you feel that you were truly, truly happy in content creation? And she kind of stumbled on this, like, she missed being in a group. She misses when she wasn't just striving for her success, but striving towards a common goal with other people and doing this stuff. And after talking about it for a little bit, me being like the ultimate weirdo Aquarius, I don't know what I do, I was like, why don't you just like make a group? And again, I was like, I think you should pitch Bishoujo. And again, I apologize. Obviously, haha, I told her to pitch to Bishoujo, but like, who else, right? It's hard to pitch to like, I don't know, Universal Music Group. But I was like, I think you should come up with a group. I think you should look and you should pitch that. If you want to do a group, I think you should do a group. I think it's absolutely something that's needed. And we kind of went back and forth with it. Obviously, to be very clear, I don't want this to get clipped and people being like, Matara invented Densetsu. No. But it was definitely me and my friend like ribbing, you know, each other while sick with COVID, and I was being really annoying. I was a little bit tipsy on whiskey lemons, and I was like, hey, why don't you just like do it? Why don't you just like pursue the thing that makes you happy, idiot? Just like do it. Which is a thing that your friends do, especially me. I'm a really annoying friend like that. And she, you know, and she was right. She's like, it's hard. You can't just do a group. You can't just like get people together in a group. You can't just make songs and do stuff. And I was like, why not though? Why not though? Why not though? Why not though? Sorry. It's the freaking the nose thing that again I'm like, ugh. So obviously she had to put in the effort. She had to put in the effort. Phoebe put in the effort, Victoria put in the effort, Steiner puts in the effort. Obviously, it's all them doing all the work. But for the memes, I will keep saying that I invented Densetsu and that I deserve 25% of all the profits. But it really just was kind of that annoying extrovert conversation. And then every time I'd see her, I'd be like, how's the group going? Are you still doing a group? I think you're missing out. I think you should do a group. I think you should do a group. And then I annoyed her. And then eventually she was like, yeah, screw you. So yeah, I'm like the great grandmother of Densetsu.exe is basically what I'm saying. I am taking full custody. I am taking full everything. What started off as tipsy COVID conversations in a hotel room after being locked together for like 2 weeks. And just, yeah, I just was relentlessly annoying about it. Because again, I was like, okay, what do you miss about being a group? And then every time she talked about it, it just kind of came back to she misses people rooting for a common goal. She misses this. And by the way, obviously she's the one working super hard on it with the girls. Steiner has been doing an incredible job as their manager. It is a shame you know, it is a shame and hopefully an illegality what has happened with Shoujo, but I'm really, really glad they stayed together. And something that I brought up at their 6-month anniversary was how I actually really think that having this kind of idol group is something that is super underrepresented in the VTuber community. I wish there was more groups. I wish there was a rock group. I wish there was an a cappella group. I wish there was an idol group. I think this is something that Corpo did really, really well. It gives you people to root for and people to cheer for in a group. It's the same thing that Shoujo was doing, Niji Sanji, Hololive, right? Where you kind of care about individuals and how they relate to like the larger group. And yeah, I just wish that, hold on, I'm getting text. Who's texting me? Oh my God, I have a package. I just wish if anybody is listening that more people made like groups and bands and it doesn't have to be with music. But yeah, okay. So I saw a little preview of this video when it still wasn't like all fully done and all that stuff. And I will say, I really do hope that they eventually release the full version of it. Like the version before this version is really, really good. But yeah, I hope, and I really do hope that more and more people support groups and stuff like that. I think it's fun. I think groups are great. And I really have to say, I'm really so proud of Steiner, frankly. Steiner, who was already managing Phoebe, you know, he is managing the girls. He's doing a great job. He's at every convention. We have a group chat with Steiner and some of my team, and he's always on top of the ball, finger on the pulse, all that stuff. And yeah, I just think that they have a really good group. They have really good management. They are really hardworking, sweet girls. And I'm just so excited to finally one day get to meet Phoebe and Vicky and give Phoebe a big hug. Since Victoria is not really into hugs, but all right, everybody, let's watch this. Let me know how loud it is. Is it loud enough? And yes, by the way, Mint always has her little pants. That is very Mint of her. Hold on, let me take my claws off. I'm a little bit taking up a lot of space. Not pen lights mightier than the sword.
The sun as it sets upon the dawn I love. My heart is set aflame by a call from above. Protecting what is sacred requires sacrifice. Side by side until the ends of the earth.
Okay, like Victoria Roman as Victoria Roman.
Protecting what is sacred requires sacrifice.
Phoebe-chan as Phoebe-chan. Victoria seems taller, or the other two very short. I haven't met Victoria, but after seeing this video, I did ask Min the same stuff. I don't want to spoil anything, but allegedly Victoria is not that tall. Because my specific question was, am I taller than Victoria? And Mint was like, no, absolutely not. I think you have to remember that Mint and Phoebe are like 4'11", right? Like something crazy. Or 4'10". I don't know, or 4'3". So she looks tall. She looks tall compared to them, but like, I don't know, maybe she's like 5'6", 5'5". I don't know. Considering that Mint and Phoebe are pretty short, so yeah, I think she just looks really tall compared to them.
Yokai.
So hot.
Show the world that we
It's my little guy. Look at her run.
Break the cycle of fate with push and prove. Turn our eyes to the future, 'cause we're stronger than ever. And life's mightier than the sword. Fighting on, burning like the sun as it sets upon
Because look, I'm sorry.
the
If
sword.
Phoebe is allegedly 5'1", and then Victoria is not that much taller than her, I'm guessing Victoria is like 5'5". I don't know. I'll meet her. I'll let you guys know.
Burning like the sun as it sets upon the dawn of love. My heart is set aflame by a call from above. Protecting what is sacred requires sacrifice. Side by side until the ends of the earth. Take up the fight.
When I first saw this and Steiner, and the masked marauder appeared. When the masked marauder first appeared, I was like, what the heck is going on here? What the heck? Sorry, Lord Loiter. Yeah, that definitely cracked me up. That absolutely cracked me up. One thing I really love about Densetsu, and I said this to Mint as well, was I like, okay, it's gonna sound, this is why I get in trouble, by the way. When I first said this to Mint, she's like, I know how you mean it, but it sounds weird when you say it like that. I said, I love that you don't stand out because everybody is such a great singer. Don't get me wrong. Mint is really an incredible singer, but the group becomes so much stronger when everybody's a great singer. But yeah, that's why Mint, when I first said it, she was like, I know how you mean it. I know you mean it positively, but you're also so like Eastern European that it doesn't make sense. It doesn't, when you say, I love how you don't stand out, it sounds like you're being mean and negative and like not complimentary at all. But what I should have maybe said was, I love how you are all such strong singers that you blend in together, you harmonize together, that you really do sound like a unit, right? But again, this is why, like, you guys need to understand, like, obviously, you know, internet things aside, where people can like sometimes take things out of context and run with it. But I fully understand why there are things about me on the internet that people have used to try and cancel me. And I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, I can see why it sounds like what I'm saying is really mean. But then when you get to know me and you know how I speak, you're like, okay, but it is a nice thing. I don't know how to speak. You say that, but I definitely see some leg in that dance cover of Steady Boy. Also, if Cake Princess is 5'2", hey, that's my wife. Be nice. Oh, wait, actually, no. Cake Princess is Phoebe. Sorry. I'd say that Mint is 5 and Vic is 5'6". I mean, I don't know. But what I meant, and I hope you understand that I mean it positively, is it's really, really nice for Mint to be in a group where everybody is such a strong singer, because it's so important, I think, especially for idol groups, for that. So yeah, here we are.
Well, as misty sadness blooms from around. The night may fall as misty sadness blooms from around. Hand in hand, we'll stand together with you by your side.
Sorry, I know I'm pausing the video a lot, but you had like 3 days to watch it, okay?
Standing tall and straight with the strength from inside. The spirit of the mystic in me is too small that we let you down. We'll pave the way through all the hate. Light up the magic of the Matara. Our passion heard in everyone, with voices ringing out all over the world.
Is this legal? Is it legal to have such violence against your talent? I mean, not that they're his talent. This is Lord Loiter. Is this legal?
Our passion heard in
You can't be like
everyone,
hurting.
with voices ringing out all over the world. Let's look ahead, past all the dread, and see a brighter world unfolding instead. You'll see that one day the FEC will become our new heroine. And Viva, I'll fight for you. For all of Taco.
so sorry. Ugh. This is so good. It's so good.
Pushing through. Turn our eyes to the future. 'Cause we're stronger than ever. And life's mightier than the sword. Fighting on. A battle's never lost if there's still fire in my soul.
So cute. There's still fire in my soul.
Fighting on. A battle's never lost if there's still fire in my soul.
Fire.
Kindle it with hope, let it rise, pierce the cold.
Also love how she goes, piss. Oh, Victoria.
What's another round for an undying flame?
They're all so cute.
Fading out in front of the
I keep seeing this on Twitter. She's so cute. Really? Do you really want to crush her? She's just a little bug. She's not a bug, but you know what I mean. Oh, look at her. She's doing the little pen. She looks so cute. She's look at her. She's so cute. She's so adorable.
in front of the crowd, lighting the way.
I also do love that they added, because it is a 5-minute song. I love how they had like all the funny bits, all that stuff, but then they still added some animation. Like they had the animation, then they had the fighting game sequence. It's nice. It breaks down the video because it is still, you know, I have TikTok Zoomer cool brain, you know? I'm not a regular hag. I'm a cool hag. And as a cool hag, I need my keys jiggling, you know, and stuff happening for my attention span. So I love that they actually added stuff for me to look at, more Easter eggs. This should be a print that they sell. The little rap part. Hold on. This is so 90s. Like, I feel like a lot of songs in the 90s and early 2000s, you know, the aughts as they call them, all had this like little rap part in it where it's like with the little breakdown. It's so cool. Especially with like the guitar in the back. I heard the words kaiju. I'm sorry, there's something funny about We Will Save Our Akiba, and it's just explosions.
I've always known I'm not alone, but now I truly do believe in my soul. This time I swore I would stand once more. What once was broken has now become whole. Our voice is loud, one with the crowd. They shake us up, but we'll never go down. So stand your ground and sing it proud. Our battle cry is ringing out through the town. We'll pave the way through all the hate. Right up from now. We'll pave the way.
Cute. I'm sorry. I did see a discourse online where Victoria had to be like, hey guys, I'm not farting. These are just explosions. I'm not gonna lie though, like her and Mint making these faces does make me think like, I don't know. Like this is kind of the face. These are both faces of like kids who has pooped themselves. How would I know? Because many moons ago, I too was a child who used to poop themselves, you know? And guess what? Give me 10 years, I will be an adult who will poop themselves again. Time is cyclical. Things will come back. I will be in diapers once more. I either die young or I will be back in the diapers, okay? I'm just letting y'all know. This does look like the face of a criminal, okay? I still can't believe that Giri thought I was an adult with the poop smearing story. So, yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Is that Lord Loiter's legs?
For all otaku, still one of you, burning on. Show the world that we want it. Show them nothing can stop it.
I will also say,
The cycle of fate we're burning.
in today's world where every song is like a minute 30 to be replayed on TikTok and to be like this song being 5 minutes, hell yeah. They're like, we are going to make a song and you're going to love it and you're going to hear it and you're going to rewatch it and you're going to look at all of the little Easter eggs that we put in this song. Oh my God, look at her little, why the kid? Look at her little skin fang. Look at her little skin fang. Oh my God, they look so mischievous and so cute. Who are these people that they're hurting? Okay, that's from Irasutoya. Otaku from Irasutoya. Little kid in a costume. What is going on? What? You don't like feet and muscled man? Why? Hint. Grandma? What did Grandma do? What did Grandma do? Hot-blooded heroine. That was great. All right. Now I have an idea. I'm going to pee and then we're going to listen to this song without me actually pausing it every 2 minutes. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Densetsu channel. Please take a look at some of their stuff, some of their songs, some of their other things. They are great and I love them very, very much. And they just celebrated their 6th month. All right. If you want to leave a little comment on this video, please do. Yeah, let me pee and then we're going to watch this again, okay? And this time I will... Listen, you had 3 days to watch this, so I'm allowed to pause and give my commentary over it, okay? I'm allowed to pause and give my commentary over it. Give me a minute. I wish to announce that I have washed my hands. I know. Who is she? Matara Khan of Independent and Resilient, using her very, very own cheeky soaps that she has received from The Cheeky. But wait, if you would like to get your very own, you see how I did that? If you would like to get your very own cheeky soaps, you can do so by typing exclamation mark cheeky. So, I'm so sorry. This is still from like the sparkling water that went into my nose. Please consider checking out some of their soaps. They just got a new one called Gamer Gunk, and they got Casio's Kokomo. Of course, they have a bunch of anime ones. They have License to Clean, which is Moist Criticals. And where is she? Where is she? Where is it? Schmelin! They have my girl Schmelin. My girl Giga has her very own flavor of soap called Schmelin. And who knows, maybe soon, Matara Khan might be also on her own stuff. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Okay, back to the video. All right, y'all ready for this? I will do my best to not pause. Dark Jester, thank you for the raid. I will do my best not to pause.
Yokai, we are Densetsu Show the world that we want it. Show them nothing can stop it. Break the cycle of fate we're pushing through. Turn our eyes to the future, 'cause we're stronger than ever. And life's mightier than the sword. Fighting on, burning like the sun as it
Pause for a
sets upon
gifted.
the dawn I love.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
Listen.
You better not have been lying to me.
Protecting what is sacred requires sacrifice. Side by side until the ends of the earth. Take up the fight. Through the night before as misty sadness blooms from our eyes. Hand in hand we'll stand together with you by our side. Standing tall as three with the strength from inside. The spirit of the misfit in me stirs for our electric time. We'll pave the way through all the hate. Light up the magic. Where's my gift? Our passion heard in every word. With voices ringing out all over the world. Let's look ahead, past all the dread, and see a brighter world unfolding instead. You'll see that one day the FEC will become our new heroine. And we will all fight for you, for all otaku. Still one of you, burning on. Show the world that we want it. Show them nothing can stop it. Break the cycle of fate we're pushing through.
Cover this with the Densetsu.
Turn
Like
our
me
eyes
and
to the
Barry.
future.
It's just me and Barry. But the whole video is just us fighting. Like it's just like us fighting. For real fighting. I love how you think. I'm sorry, moments that I didn't return one gifted sub. I'll do it again. You guys are so cute. Kick him, punch him, hurt him. I really love he makes so much stuff because it is still a 5-minute video, so God bless. I think this is my favorite part. Not the rom.
I've always known I'm not alone, but now I truly do believe in my soul. This time I swore I'll stand once more. What once was broken has now become whole. Our voice is loud, one with the crowd. They shake us up, but we'll never go down. So stand your ground and sing it proud. Our battle cry is ringing out through the town.
Stop counting. That one didn't count. I almost said didn't kiss because you wrote chef's kiss. That one didn't kiss.
We'll pave the way through all the hate. Light up the
See, I didn't pause there. I didn't pause here. I didn't pause. that guy? I don't know. I can't rewind. I can't tell. Imagine bidding on those puppets. That's exactly what I told her. I was like, imagine the people who bid on the puppets if they knew that they were going to be in the video. Oh no, they isekai'd him. No! But yes, if you haven't already had the pleasure of checking out Densetsu, please do. They are lovely. They are great. And I'm really, 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 really glad that they stuck together. I'm really glad that they stuck together. And I really hope that they continue doing stuff together. I think that it's important that we have... I love that we have more groups. I love that we have more groups. I love that there's more stuff like that. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this is going to keep going. So, yap. Oh, how good is life? I love them. And by the way, who is going to be at their concert at Offkai? Who is going to be attending their Offkai concert? I want to know. I want to know. There is one more video I wanted to take a look at. It is on one of my favorite channels ever, called Daily Giga. For anybody that missed it, Daily Giga is my Bible. I watch and react a lot of these videos. And I saw the other day that there is a little Matara Khan in the thumbnail. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. So I kind of want to see what this video is about. And yeah, I just want to know if she's actually clickbaiting me or if this really is about us. So yeah, everybody get ready. See if there's anything fun on Daily Giga.
Oh my God. Not in a bad way. Why are you watching my clip channel so much? Did something happen?
Not in a bad way. Why are you stealing my content?
Did I do something? Or do you just like
remember
it?
we talked about it. Like, I talked to you about it on the phone a little bit ago,
Okay.
but basically, like, I forget what it was. You just brought up something that you clickbaited me with the title because it was like, Matara does this. And then I watched it and I was like, wait a second, this would actually be really fun to watch. This is Giga's channel. So yeah, she calls me out for reacting to her, but also she clickbaited me because it was like, Matara does this. And I think it was either how I sleep or how much sparkling water I drink. It was one of those things. And she like really clickbaited me into watching the whole video to mention me for 3 seconds. And I was like, wait, this worked. Watch on stream. And I
And then you
talked
just
to you
got
about
in
it.
the
I was like,
cycle.
hey, is it cool if I just watch your stuff on? Because
Yeah,
after
yeah.
watching it, I was like, I want permission, right? And like, for example, today, I saw a clip. It was of Michi. And it's Michi. I haven't pre-watched this one, but like, hold on, I sent it to my mod. It's Michi going, Michi misses family dynamic in corpos. And I want to see what she has to say about it.
I'm right here,
we talked
Michi.
about this quite often. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, we talked about it quite often.
I get what
where,
you mean,
like,
yeah.
there is something about, hey, I just know that if I'm in Discord, like, people are going to tune in. That's why tonight I was like, I'm just going to call Giga. But yeah, something happened is that your Daily Giga channel is awesome. Everybody, please
thank
subscribe.
you.
She has great videos. She talks good stuff. She and
does.
you always
I
give me
talk
stuff
a
to
lot.
talk about. Yeah, she really
talk a
does.
lot.
You're giving... Honestly, like, right now, I'm not even pausing too much because, you know, this is just a standard, like, this is Matara Khan. The kids call it glazing, right? This is Matara Khan glazing Giga. But honestly, yeah, it's a great channel. She talks about a lot of stuff. And usually I will take like a 2-minute Giga video. Actually, no, I'll take like a 10-minute Giga video and I'll somehow find other topics of conversation and then end up talking about other things for like 45 minutes from one Giga video. So it's kind of how it's been going. She's really good at that. Giving me content, you know, you're basically giving me content.
I was thinking about that, and I was like, something I always regretted is we never used our subreddit because I don't really like Reddit. It's in the pooper. But if it's like a niche subreddit, it can still be good, especially the creator ones. So I always wished we used ours to, like, you know, some streamers have their own subreddit for their community, and people will post stuff relating to the community, and then they'll like look through it at the beginning of stream. I wish we did that, but for like the group one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like watching each other's clips channels is like the closest. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of that.
That's why I know Michi also watches a lot of... Any plans to continue playing Astroneer? Maybe. Maybe, hopefully clips. And I would always like see her reactions off stream. But then honestly, it was with you when I watched that one of your clips. And I remember thinking this would actually, oh, so you baited me with that clip. It was a great clip, by the way, not clickbait. It was a great clip. And then the next clip was you were talking about, I forget what it was like. Oh, is the golden age of VTubers over and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I just remember
Doing it in my
thinking, wait
chat.
a second. It was a great conversation that we had, by the way. Like Giga has been fueling my apps. God bless her. On stream. God bless Giga. It is such a interesting thing to talk about, and so thank you for having interesting topics.
I'm gonna be so real. 90% of what I talk about on stream at the beginning of the stream is like just chat brought something up.
Yeah,
like
she does have
really
really
good
good
topic, but like I said that because someone in chat was like, "I feel like the golden age was over," and I was like, "Now, you know, now." But yeah, it's always like picked up from chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The voices
that's
in my
the best.
head.
And you
The
baited
yoink
me
and
with that
twist.
clip. It was the best clip, the greatest of clips. It was the greatest of clips. So yeah, I'm
It was
gonna
the
see what
greatest of
Daily
clips,
Giga
the
has
best
been
of
doing for us. But yeah, I just in general, you know, you have great takes, and you're my friend, and I, you know, it's nice to see because everybody's so busy that you know, I don't have time to watch everyone stream all the time. So yeah.
Yeah, God, I wish I did, but like that's one of those things that I always feel that
How meta is this that I was part of this conversation, okay? And now I'm watching myself have this conversation in the past with Giga while we're talking about the channel Daily Giga. No?
about is when people come to my chat and they're like, "Oh, so and so." It's always like one of the former VShojo members, right? And they're always like, "Oh, Matara is like doing this thing," or I'll say a word and they'll be like, "Haha," with like a Michi emote, and I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "It's a thing in her chat," and I'm like,
I didn't know.
I'm not trying to tell you I'm a fake friend, but I can't be there every night, you know? So like, I didn't know.
Giga
You have a
overreacting to it.
job. You're
Yeah.
the general, you know, you're
Well,
busy. You're
the
doing
last
stuff.
thing I want to do is end
Hey, I
stream
know you're
after being on
currently
stream for like
parenting,
7 to 8
but,
hours and then go eat dinner and then immediately come right back here and just watch Twitch for hours.
She's busy with Death
Like,
Stranding.
It's not good for the brain.
The funniest thing is whenever I watch like scare compilations and I either laugh at the same time or I have the same exact scare at the exact same moment. Those are the, like, if ever I'm watching something and I'm like, and then me in the clip, I go, I'm like, wait a second. Oh!
But I like pop in and say hi, but I try to not like, you know, sit here.
My
and-
biggest thing is like I always try to like be a little bit active on the Twitter. Like I saw that
Yeah.
Henya had like her merch and stuff like that, and I every time like
Yes.
that's one thing I am going to self glaze myself like a donut. When my friends have cool stuff, I pop in. I don't always retweet, but I will at least comment about it, write about it. Like I just got Michi's merch. I was hyping that up. Like I that is one thing about me. I treat others like I want to be treated. And you can say a lot of stuff about me. Even people, when I was in past groups before, rumors would like kind of come back to me where people were like, yeah, you know, I don't really like get along with, let's say, me, but she's a really good coworker. And I'm like, yeah, screw you. That's what's up. Wah. And it's fine. You don't have to get along with people, but at least I'm a good coworker. Yeah. That is one thing about me. I will hype up my friends when you have your merch, and I always try to be
put it on
active
my
with that,
screen.
especially with the merch with like the XV Shoujo girls,
Mhm.
and even just in general.
sure.
Like,
Listen,
I feel like my
I
Twitter
can
read the thumbnails already. Matara Khan claims ownership of Densetsu. Matara Khan claims all the merch sales of Giga come from her advertising. I'm always like, whenever somebody has
it is
something
what it
cool, I'm
is.
like, what up? That's kind of how
It is what
I
it is.
do it. And it
Don't
don't love me as a coworker, love me as a woman. Come on. Come on.
I like it.
Agreed. I'm gonna put her merch drop on my screen.
Oh, ba, 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 ba. Yeah, it's so cute. I can't
Listen,
believe,
you
like,
can
you know,
say
that I drink too much, I oversleep, I love too hard, I yap too much, but I will support you as a coworker and a friend and a lover. No, that last one, I'm manifesting. I'm just like, I'm sliding those in, you know. I'm like, I'm sliding those in. Ooh, ooh. Sliding those in, you know. You never know. Hey, God, in case you're listening, just in case you're here, God, I'm speaking out loud. Don't kill me. Why not? Why not? Why not? Huh? I want to talk about State of the Play with y'all. Number 1, did you guys watch it? Number 2, should we watch it? Can I ask a gaming question? You could try. I can try to answer a gaming question. What's up? Talk to me. You can try. I will do my best. You watched it? Did you think State of the Play was really, really fun? Did you think it was like, wow, I absolutely would love to watch the whole thing with Matara Khan right now? There is one thing I want us to talk about, which is Ace Combat, and I would like for us to watch Ace Combat and talk about Ace Combat. And let me make sure that, hold on, very quickly. Hold on. I don't want to say anything weird. I don't want to say anything strange, anything that I will never be able to take back. Okay. Tomorrow, something cool is happening. That's what I'm going to say. Today, I want to take a look at the Ace Combat trailer together, okay? And then tomorrow, maybe we can talk about some more things and some more stuff. Let's take a look at the trailer that sorry, I keep coughing into the microphone. I apologize. It's because okay. This is from the Twitter, so let me see if it's a little bit compressed or not, okay? Tell me if it's too loud.
The target is the front gate of the capital of our homeland.
Loud enough?
The Federation of Central Asia. We will storm from the sea and take the capital back from our enemy.
So you're the next one? The one whose rear we'll have to cover?
The people left behind back on the continent need something to hold on to. Some sort of
Is this loud enough? Do you guys want it a little louder?
Hope.
We will be in visual range of the land battleship soon.
Enemy artillery intensifying. Damn it. Where's Wings when you actually need him? All units return to base.
Where are you going, Copter?
Cover Tasha, Rex.
That's where the Wings of Thief comes in. The legendary savior.
I'm going to keep calling it Wings of
Didi
Teve.
wants the legendary savior to get as much publicity as possible.
Wings of Teve.
More exposure, the better.
Cannons firing. We're gonna be wiped out.
All aircraft, pull out.
Sorry, Rex.
So by the way, we are going to be playing
Above you flies the
Combat
Wings of
7.
Thieves.
I'm
No
just letting
harm
y'all
will come
know.
to you. Hands to the sky, everyone.
We are
Hold
going
it
to be playing
within reach.
Combat 7.
The terminus fingers.
I'm letting y'all know.
Sharing information isn't always about telling people the truth.
Hope's all we can offer, right, Joker One?
It's an ambush. Shadows.
Just as planned. We dangled the bait and Wings took it.
We'll find out soon enough.
Would you please? Green flight, defensive maneuver.
We've got a leak.
Is it time to run, Ray?
Hang on. Joker 1, down an enemy.
You never ran away, did you?
Here we go, Rex.
Come on, Ray.
Let's go, Rex.
These skies belong to
Okay,
you, Rex.
I'm so sorry, but every game needs to have a Vinny Fine Sauce
You
lookalike.
never ran away,
Okay?
did you?
Here we go, Rex.
Come on, Ray.
Every
go,
game
Rex.
needs to have a Vinny
Never ran
lookalike,
away.
and I
Did
feel
you?
Here we go,
right
Rex.
here, right now, when I
Let's
look
go,
right
Rex.
there. Hold on. Right there. Every game has to have a little bit of a something that Vinny Vine Sauce can cosplay, okay? Also, her, I know that the internet is going crazy for her. She's such a cutie. Look at Vinny in the background there. You can
These guys
see
belong to you, Rex. Go take what's
Vinci
yours.
video games, exactly. I mean, hey, all I gotta say is this looks phenomenal. I am definitely going to be playing the one right before it. It is currently on the Steam. Hold on, let me open up the Steam. On the Steam, there's only one Ace Combat, I think. On the Steam, there is Ace Combat. It's $12, y'all. It's $12 Canadian. Okay. The one right before it is $12 Canadian. If you want to check it out, it's $12 Canadian. If you want it with the Top Gun Maverick stuff, it's $26. Like instead of $80 Canadian, it's $12.70. Again, I'm just saying, I will be playing this one on stream. Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown. As for this upcoming Ace Combat, all I can really say is I'm so excited for it. It is currently on pre everything, and maybe hopefully I can tell you more about this soon. I don't want to say anything that would get me in trouble. Oh no, and I keep speaking, and if I speak, I am in trouble. But possibly, maybe very soon, we are going to be able to have some conversations about this game for like unrelated reasons completely. But that would be really, really fun, wouldn't it? But right now, yes. So my current plans is I'm absolutely going to be playing the Ace Combat before this one on stream sometime soon. Don't know when. Hopefully soon. I know Mint is a huge fan of this series, and she's been trying to get me to play it forever. It looks awesome. It looks amazing. Listen, I am not a car driver or a plane driver, but maybe I have a natural talent. Who knows? Maybe maybe one day I'm gonna wake up and awaken my like plane flying Sharingan and just be like, wow, I understand. I am one with the wind. So yeah, it looks amazing. It looks great. And so far, everything I heard from Mint makes me excited about the series and makes me excited to check it out. And I'm excited. But yeah, very, very soon you will have more information about it. And again, if you wanted to have even more information about it, I did do a little cheeky retweet on the Twitter about Ace Combat 8 for again, no reason whatsoever. No suspicious reason whatsoever. Yep. Absolutely just regular normal things happening with some cool things and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. What a great trailer, right? I mean, all exciting, fun things. Good stuff. Yup. I know that the more I speak, the more suspicious everything becomes. There's just no way I cannot be suspicious. I don't know. There's nothing in the bag. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Let me charge my phone very quickly. Yeah, I'm there's nothing suspicious. Absolutely nothing to see. Nothing. Do you guys want to watch State of the Play? I saw a little clip of Mint getting excited about Dinozord, which absolutely warmed my heart. So many pop-up Matara ads on the screen. Not even. We don't even have Cheeky on the screen. Also, okay. Realistically speaking, hear me out. What constitutes an advertisement for my own stuff, right? Like, let's say, obviously, GAMERSUPPS is a product. The concert is a product. Off-Guy Cafe is a product. But if I were to be like, hey, guys, you should watch my newest YouTube video, that's an advertisement. Like, if I tell you to go anywhere, like MataraCon.shop, which will be opening up sometime this month, like that would technically, like, it's advertisement, but it's me talking about my stuff, right? If I'm like, hey, I went to the store and I got a pickle beer. It's called Donna's Pickle Beer. It's delicious. If you guys ever want to try it, that's advertising. So, technically, there's like, if I talk about any of my project, I'm advertising them. Which, like, I should. That's kind of the whole point, right? Like, I want you guys, and we all know that sometimes people will show up and be like, I completely missed this. I wish you talked about this more. Like, how many of you, we were just in Discord and you were like, I missed the t-shirt. I missed the GAMERSUPPS cup. I missed the concert. I didn't know there's an evil Matara. So this is me letting y'all know, hey, you don't want to miss the concert. You don't want to miss the GAMERSUPPS. You don't want to miss the Off-Kai Maid Cafe. You don't want to miss the other stuff that's going to be happening. Winky, winky, winky. You know? You don't want to miss the podcast. Some of you didn't even know the podcast is coming back up. You don't want to miss the podcast. You don't want to miss the documentary. You don't want to miss the store. You don't want to miss the website. You don't want to miss any of the stuff that are going to be happening. All the things that are going to be happening with the stuff, you know? You don't want to miss any of it. Do you? You don't really want to miss any of it. Come on. Come on. You don't want to miss any of it. You don't. You don't want to miss any of it. You don't want to miss it. You don't. Ooh, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. You want it. Ooh, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Ooh. I will say this. I will say this, though. There's some really cool stuff happening in June. I will say this. There's some really cool stuff happening in June. And there's some really cool stuff that I'm working on with Mint. And there's some cool stuff I'm working on in general. And there's going to be... I think I've already teased enough in the Discord that there could be a shirt coming. Maybe. Allegedly, there could be a t-shirt. You know. There could allegedly be things. Except I think it's gonna be pretty nice. We'll see. I've been cooking. I've been burning things in the kitchen for you. I have been burning things in the kitchen for you, I promise. I've been burning things, I've been cleaning, I've been cooking, I've been devouring, I've been doing, I've been trying. Okay, let me take a look. How long was State of the Play? Is it like an hour and a half? Because tomorrow, we're streaming again. Friday, Saturday, I have to go because I have to record my vocals on an unannounced project. I'm sorry, I know it's annoying, but listen, if I'm gonna be a big shot, cool singer girl, singer woman, bug hag, you know, Sunday, I have also something, but I will be streaming Sunday night. So tomorrow, we're here. Is there going to be merch for Mata Mint Cafe? Yes. Obviously, as time gets closer to it, we're going to reveal more of the merch. And there's going to be checkies, and there's going to be merch, and there's going to be other stuff. Yes, there will be. Oh my God, my scooter story! Okay, there's this image on the internet. Hold on. Basically, it's a meme, okay? And the meme, Zero, I'm sending these to you. And the meme kind of goes like, my dick, my penis has taken me to places I wouldn't even go with a gun, okay? So I am stealing part of that, and I'm changing it into my electric scooter has brought me places I wouldn't even... sorry. My electric scooter had brought me places I wouldn't even go with a gun. So, basically, okay. So the thing about Los Angeles is you will sometimes be on a bike path, which is normal, right? And cool and natural. You're on a bike path and you're like, perfect, I'm on a bike path. I'm on my little scooter. I'm being careful. All is good. And then suddenly the bike path disappears. That's fine. Then suddenly it turns into like gravel road and dirt road. And then another time it just stops and it's a dead zone for scooters. So it's just like your scooter doesn't work anymore and you have to park it and it just gets weird. So yesterday I had a lunch meeting with somebody and I finished kind of early and I thought to myself, well, I'm in this random neighborhood that I'm never going to be in. Why don't I just ride around on the scooter a little bit? It could be kind of fun, right? So I started going around the scooter. There's a little bike path. All is good. All is fun. First problem, I hit a scooter dead zone. For some reason, scooter doesn't work in like this big area. All right, whatever. I parked the scooter. Few streets over, I can I can get another scooter and it's no longer a dead zone. I don't know how that works. And then I'm on a bike path and I'm next to a road. And suddenly the bike path disappears and there's horses. Now, mind you, yes, I'm no longer like in Los Angeles, but I am in a suburb, I guess, of Los Angeles. So I'm kind of like, hold on, let me send these photos to 0 so that I could show some of these in a bit. So suddenly I passed by a school, I think, and there's like children in a school. And then suddenly I'm somewhere else and there's horses. I'm not kidding. There's horses. And while I'm there, I see the road was kind of like, see, there's like a bunch of these little like enclosures or whatever they're called, enclaves. And there's like 1 or 2 horses in each of them. And the problem is like here it says, private property, get out. So I'm like, okay, I can't be here. And then I'm looking for another bike path because I could see that there's like a sign for the bike path, but I can't find it. I try to get on the bike path and it's just a dirt gravel road. So I'm like, okay, I can't be here. So I stop a girl who's walking a dog. I almost said a horse. And I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry. Where's the bike path? She's like, oh, so there's this place in LA called the LA River. Which when I tell you about the LA River, what kind of ideas does that conjure in your mind? When I say the LA River, right? You're like, ooh, the Los Angeles River. Ooh, look at that. That's so nice. Los Angeles River. Ooh, wow. Oh, so pretty. Los Angeles River. I thought I was going to die. So basically, I find this like trail, I guess, to the river. First things first, I gotta show you about the biking path and the river, okay? This is the river, first of all. Second of all, this is the biking path. Now, one thing you don't see, over here on the left, if I fall off my scooter, I roll down and die. But guess what? On the right, if I fall down my scooter, I die. So I'm on this path and I'm like, okay, it gets worse. The path right here is straight and it kind of starts winding. Guess what? A little lizard crawls out and runs across the street. And I think to myself, oh my God, what if I didn't notice this lizard and I like ran into them? And then guess what? I like fell off. And again, like there's no fence on either side. And you guys have to understand, like, this is high up. If I trip, if I fall, if my scooter malfunctions, if there's a something, at one point a bee flew onto me. And I remember being like, what if that scared me? And I fell down, right? I do have a little silly story though. As I was scootering, you know, I'm on my little electric scooter. I'm having the time of my life. This man was kind of riding his bike the opposite way. And he was in full, like, professional bike gear. Like, you can tell that this guy bikes, you know, seriously. Like, he had the little glasses on. He had the little helmet. He had his little shorts. He was all... And as you have to understand, I am scootering this way. He's scootering this way, okay? And usually when I scooter past people, I kind of nod at them. Sometimes they'll be like, good morning. And I'll say, good morning. But I kind of nod at people just to kind of let them know, like, I'm chill, you know, I'm cool like that. I'm funny like that. I'm hip with it. And the guy goes, wait, I know you. So mind you, I'm like in the middle of nowhere, Los Angeles. I like had lunch with a friend I haven't seen in forever, and I decided to scooter around because I was like, I have time to kill. So this man, like, you need to understand, we're like randomly on this random road, side of whatever this canal is, LA Canal River, with horses on the other side. And this guy goes, wait, I know you. So I stop my scooter and I'm like waiting for him to come at me, right? Maybe we're going to fight. Maybe we're going to kiss. I don't know. And so this guy turns back around and he's a pretty young guy. And he's like, I say pretty young. What's pretty young? Like 35. And he goes, oh, wait. So as he's kind of coming back, I made a joke. I was like, oh my God, please tell me this isn't where I die. You know, I'm trying to be silly. I'm like, please tell me I'm going to have my kidneys after this. Like, you know, is this where I die? Like, haha, just don't throw my body in the river, winky face, right? Because we are kind of stopped in this random area where, like, if he decides to throw me into the canal, there's nothing I can do. So he says, oh, I'm sorry. I thought I knew you. Do you have Instagram, by the way? So like, oh, no, I don't. Sorry, but have a good one. And then I just scooter away. I fell for the oldest trick in the book. I fell for the oldest trick in the book. Good for him. Good for him for shooting this shot. Like, you have to understand, he shot his shot while I'm like on here with the river here, with the horses here. And he was just like, hey, do you have Instagram, by the way? Maybe he did really think he recognized me, but I doubt it. I doubt he knew me. I doubt he recognized me. I think he was just shooting his shot. And you know what? I am proud of him. Good for him. I'll be honest with you. So I know right now somebody is going to hear this and be like, this is why men should never shoot their shot. Listen. I promise you, genuinely, if this had happened and we were like at a coffee shop bar somewhere, I would have grabbed a drink. I would have been like, yeah, let's grab a drink. How are you? Are you from here? Do you know, but it's just because we were like in the middle of this bike path, in the middle of nowhere, middle of the day, no fence on either side. So for me, it was kind of like a genuinely, if this had happened, like, not like what you guys don't see here is that if I trip, I die here. If I trip here, I die there, right? So it's like, if only like this had happened not by this, Death Creek, I would have been like, yeah, let's grab a coffee. What's up? Are you from here? Anything fun to do? Are you in this neighborhood? Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, basically my scooter has brought me to places I wouldn't go with a gun. Another thing too, I was riding the scooter another time that same day, and for some reason it like cut off and it brought me on a dirt path. Like, even here when I was trying to get off of this path, it brought me on a dirt path. And I had to ask this lady who was walking, thank God she was walking her dog. And I was like, I'm so sorry. How do I get out of here? And basically I had to like get my scooter on like gravel dirt roads because I ended up on some trail, on some hiking trail. And I had like, thank God I got out and things are fine. But yeah, LA is just kind of weird because like sometimes there's going to be a bike path and then the bike path will just randomly stop and merge into like traffic. And personally, if I'm on my little bike path, I don't want to merge into traffic. I don't want to merge into traffic. Okay. So yeah, these have been my adventures. Let me see my scooter ride yesterday because I have these on Uber. When I tell you that I'm doing crazy stuff on the Like when I tell people, oh, I scooted there, they're like, well, really? It's far. I legit am on the scooter for like 45 minutes at minimum. What's up, Ringo? Bike paths in the US are silly. They genuinely just randomly stop. And I'm telling you, sometimes this bike path will stop and with no signs ever just merge onto a highway. Or other times, they will tell me that the bike path is soon. And then the bike path never, like, they don't make sense, the bike paths. You know, I'm more concerned the fact that you didn't notice it was a hiking trail before being into the hiking trail. It just turned into, so they had like a road work happening and then they kind of had me go into the right. I don't know. Anyway, I saw like 2 other people on this whole bike path, including the guy who was like, hey, I know you. So I got off the bike path and yeah. But I will tell you this. Oh my God. When I got off on the trail, I was in some kind of rich area. The houses were big. Everything was nice. I was like, wow, I can't believe you guys are like by this death river. What's going on? Hold on. Let me turn my phone. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think about if I have any other. I think just randomly winding up and like seeing horses. Again, like I understand LA is a warm place, so I understand logically that people would have like chicken and horses and stuff, but that was like a whole little horse kind of place. Caught me off guard a little bit, not gonna lie, especially because it was so, like I was on a bike path and there was a school and then suddenly just horses, right? And then, yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, the fact that all the signs were saying LA River Bike Trail, I mean, if you guys want to look it up, LA River Bike Trail, LA River Bike Trail. So I was like, oh my God, LA River Bike Trail. That sounds amazing. Like I'm never gonna be by the LA River. That's so exciting. Yeah, I won't go there again. Giving the choice, I will not be LA River bike trailing again. I guess I thought it was gonna be like, yeah, not like a Death Creek. It looked a little but yeah, so far it's been great. I've been exploring a lot of stuff. Hold on, let me see if I can log into my Uber account on the PC. Because y'all have to understand, I will literally be scootering places for like an hour sometimes. Because I'm crazy. I'm crazy. But it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been good. What else have I been up to? Hey, it's been, yeah. Please find a scooter partner. Junie never wants to get on the scooters. I think because she cares about her life. That being said, I'm very, very careful and I don't go fast and I just kind of, you know, what's funny is that I actually find it a really easy thing to do when I'm trying to think about work or creative things, because it's just enough paying attention to the road and paying attention to like the drive and the stuff that I can kind of disconnect just enough of my brain, especially if I'm on a bike path, which is just easy. That is one thing, LA, when they do the bike paths nice, they are nice. It's just comfy, it's easy. So it's just kind of enough where I can, how are your calves? Thank you for asking. I have bruises. Okay, I have bruises. You know when you have your foot, I don't know, there's like a bone on your foot. The bone where like, you know, if you wear the short socks, it's like right below that bone. That bone on both my feet just has bruises because when I stop, I'll usually hit myself with the scooter. So that bone has a million bruises on each side. It got so many bruises. Because I always hit myself with the, yeah, kind of the ankle bone. Yes, I basically have so... My ankle bones have so many bruises from scootering. It's a standing scooter. Although sometimes I'll ride a bike as well. I don't know why. I feel like the scooter's more fun than the bike. I feel like I have more control because I can go slow. Like, it's okay. I'm gonna sound like such a baby. On a bike, I feel like you kind of have to go fast. And if you don't, other bikers are weird to you. But on a scooter, you can kind of like stop. You can move. Like, you can do, I don't know. Yeah. So I love the standing scooter. It's been like, I feel like I'm discovering my youth all over again. You found about me from clips. Let's go. Welcome. There's this girl I met online and I liked her, but her friend texted she doesn't like you in a crush way. And also said, just so you don't get your hopes up. That's fine. That's really like good of her for doing that. So you don't get your hopes up and waste your time. You know what this means? Now you can move on and get with other women and get other crushes. Isn't that awesome? How nice that somebody, and two things could happen. Number one, that friend is honest and that girl does not like you. And now you moved on and you will be able to like move on and meet new people and meet, or maybe she told you that. And then in a month when you move on and you do other stuff, she'll be like, no, you know what? Actually, I really liked Chig. I really did. So either or, you benefit. So yeah. I think that's awesome. What's up, Domsy? I think you saved yourself a lot of heartbreak and like the worst thing that people can do, I think, is waste your time. And don't get me wrong. Okay, sometimes, all right, let's talk about it. Sometimes people have this idea of like, let's say you date somebody for 3 years and then let's say you do or you don't get married and they go, oh, you wasted my time. Okay, but you kind of needed to get serious, get together, do stuff together to realize, am I wasting my, like, you know, you can't just be like, oh, I can't believe we dated for 6 months. You wasted my time. Okay, but while you were dating, while you were going on dates, while you were talking about the future, while you were opening up, while they were kind of becoming themselves, you then realize, right? Because it's very easy. I'll give women as an example, right? So let's say you start dating a girl and she's like, I love cooking, I never drink, and I don't talk to any of my ex-boyfriends, for example. And then a month goes through, she's fine. After 3 months, you're like, wait a second, you never cook, you always talk to an ex, and you drink every day. So clearly that's stuff that you wouldn't have been able to figure out within a month because you believe her when she, you know, why would you assume she would be lying to you? So yeah, I think it's fine. I think time waste kind of happens when people are going back and forth and all that. But even then, you have to kind of date people and be friends with them and hang out with them and do stuff to kind of realize, wait a second. Well, this always kind of happens. How does one date at the age of 30? Unfortunately, you just got to talk to people. I think the biggest way is probably, if I were you, I'd annoy your friends. I'd tell your friends, hey, I am looking for this. If you know anybody, let me know. Set me up on dates. Annoy your friends. Also, talk to people, right? Like the other day when I had lunch with my friend, somebody next to me was talking about a place called Night Market in Silver Lake. I didn't know it was in Silver Lake. So I was like, oh my God, where is this? Like, I heard about it. And so just kind of make conversation with people, you know? All your friends are married? Perfect. They might have some unmarried friends, or they might know some unmarried friends. I think in life, a lot of stuff is unfortunately kind of like, you only need one yes, right? It's kind of like a job. If you think about it, if you want to have a beautiful, lovely, sweet wife, you only need to meet one beautiful, lovely, sweet woman that you and her agree to go on dates and get married and be together. It's the same thing like if you're looking for a job, you only need the job to say yes. And I know it's scary, but knowing that like you only need one yes. Got with my ex-situationship's best friend. Hey. Ex-situationship's best friend. I mean, okay, this is gonna for legal reasons, this is a joke, okay? So legally speaking, let's say I decide that one of my ex-husbands can, you know, the ones that are alive can get out of the, I don't know, the doghouse or whatever they're at. And you know, if it doesn't work out with them, that sucks, but they got friends. They also have friends, so I get it. Good for you. Personally, you know, it's fine if things don't work out with people, by the way. If you date a person and you have 3 kids together, 2 dogs, and then your best friend swoops in without ever having the conversation with you and like marries them from under your nose and you're devastated, that's different. But if you go on a few dates with a girl and she's kind of nice, but then you meet her friend and you and the friend just vibe each other a lot more, as long as you guys are both honest, I think, as long as you guys are like, look, I think you're nice. We had 2 dates together. You're very sweet. But I just think, you know, your friend is just my type. She and I have the same humor. We like the same stuff. We have the same interests. You know, maybe like you drink a lot and I don't like that. She also is sober. I think it's fine. And I think the older you get, as long as people come up to you with respect and kind of tell you like, hey, I know this is a hard conversation. But you think it's bro code violation to date another bro's ex? But also, like, what are we in the 1700s? Like, don't marry another man's widow? Like, at a certain point, people have dated. People have history. And I'll give you this example. Okay. One of my ex-husbands, he's still alive. Good for him. I actually introduced him to one of his future partners. Because, okay, me and this ex-husband dated, like, 20 plus years ago for, like, few months. What, does that mean now suddenly, forever, I have to go to every woman to be like, you could never, don't even look at him. One time when we, you know, when we were in our, like 20 years ago, when we were in our early, whatever, 20s, like we held hands and kissed maybe one time. You're not a bro, but it's the same thing for like women, right? Where it's like, what am I now, if I introduce him and he gets along with a girl, you know? Always marry another man's widow. She's lonely and hags are worth loving. True. I think there's also a time limit of like, how long ago did you date this person? How serious, right? Like if you just get out of like a 10-year relationship and this was the love of your life, yeah, maybe your friend shouldn't date them right away. But if you dated a person for a few months or even a year, 10 plus years ago, and your friend and them re-meet and they hit it off, I don't know. I also feel like you're not allowed to have dibs on people forever, right? Like you're not allowed to be like, ooh, you can be like, maybe if you have like one person that you're like, listen, I'm sorry, this is the love of my life and they just don't know it yet and I'm waiting for them, maybe. But even then, like, I don't know. Am I too open-minded? Am I too open-minded? Like, I have introduced one of my ex-husbands to, like, his future partner after that. Because I was like, hey, yeah, he was great. This is why things didn't work out with us. But, you know, like, great person. Just because me and this person couldn't make things work romantically doesn't mean that he can then make things work romantically with other women or men. I don't know. Did he have all his limbs? Yes, he did. 3 legs even. He had extra limbs. Sometimes things don't work out for special reasons, you know? So yeah. My parents divorced. My mother remarried like a year after they separated. I took that very badly. I mean, yeah, when you're 16 and your mother divorces your dad, of course you feel like, oh my God, this is my dad, da-da-da-da-da. But yeah, I think it's, again, there's definitely stages to this, right? Like, let's say you are dating somebody for 5+ years and you love them, and then your friend behind your back goes and swoops in and starts dating them from right under your nose. That's fucked up. Sorry for my language. But if like, oh yeah, me and this person went on a few dates a few years ago and you and them hit it off, go have fun. All I'm saying is I left that ex-husband alive. We caught up not long ago, and he works in like tech, in medical tech. And, you know, he's like, all my friends are married, but he's like, if I were to introduce you to somebody, he's like, I'd introduce you to like people in sales or in finance or in stuff like that. And he goes, and I'm like, well, I have introduced him to like three 3 streamer girls throughout like the 20 plus years that I've known him. And he's like, please, no more streamer girls and no VTuber girls either. I'm like, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know anybody else. So it feels like the scales aren't exactly fair, right? But listen, I know what I know. I know who I know. So, no, I think I introduced him to like 2 streamer girls throughout the years, and one of them ended up stalking him for like many years, and he had to like, yeah, it's crazy. But in my defense, I didn't know the girl very closely. She was just a friend of a friend. And she was like, hey, you know, I brought him somewhere. And she was like, wow, this guy is great. And I was like, oh my God, yes, like you should absolutely pursue him. I'm like, him and I had a thing like 10 years ago. Don't worry, it's not serious. Like, we're friends. That's why he's alive. And she ended up like stalking him and like being really creepy. I didn't know she was gonna be creepy. I don't know. Like, I feel like with women, I don't know. I think guys have a better radar for women being crazy than women do. Because to me, I'm like, yeah, I just thought she was European, you know? As a European myself, I was like, she's just European. I don't think it's anything like that. But yeah, she... As a European, I don't know. She just... No, she was European. She is European. So yeah. My poor friend. But again, so yes, you should absolutely ask your friends to set you up. Or, and I know some of you are like, ooh, ex situationships, but like, yeah, if you think about it, if you know, if your ex situationship, whatever, has other friends, you know, there's a way that you can kind of be like, hey, I know we didn't work out, but maybe like a finder's fee. Maybe if you introduce me to my next partner, I will okay, wait. You know how in apartment buildings, they have this thing where like, if you find a tenant, you will get like a month free of rent. Wait. I'm thinking of a business here. I'm thinking of a business. What if you go to your other ex dates and been like, hey, if you refer me to my next girlfriend or boyfriend, I will buy you, I don't know, a bag. I will pay your phone bill. And you get a bonus if we get married, and you get a bonus for every kid we have. Think about it. Because if you just ask like an ex-girlfriend or an ex-boyfriend to introduce you to people, why would they'll be kind of like territorial over it. But what if you're like, wait, no. Like, I'll get, like, do you want to go on a trip to Japan? I'll buy your flight. I'll buy your thing, you know? Come on. Think about it. Your ex, like, you know, date girl or boy that you went on a date with has other boys or girls that they know. I think we're sleeping on this. And then be like, okay. And then, you know, if we date for 6 months, you get a bonus. If we get married, you get a bonus. For each kid we have, you get a bonus. That's actually a really great idea. I'm not being weird. This is a great... Why can my apartment building be like, wow, your friend moved into a penthouse. Not that they did. I'm just giving you an example. Your friend moved into this apartment. We are giving you an amount of money. You know? I think it's a great, like, okay, real talk. Like, if we actually take the funny aspect out of this conversation, genuinely, why is it my apartment building can be like, hey, if you find us a tenant, we will give you a month or 2 of rent free? Of course, if you go to like an ex or a friend and you're like, hey, do you have any friends that you think, like, sorry, we didn't work out, or, you know, it's been long enough, we're both adults. Do you have anybody that you think I could meet or talk to? And if you're genuinely like, hey, you know, I'll buy you dinner, I'll buy you some, you know, And I know everyone's like, money, why is everything about money? Because people are weird, and obviously it would be nice if they did it for free. But there's also, it adds a stake of like, they're gonna be serious about it, you know? So you have to pay if the person ends up being killed. I'm sorry, that's not funny. That's actually really serious and dangerous, but it made me laugh. Like, what if they accidentally set you up with a serial killer? Fuck. I'm sorry, that's not funny. I shouldn't laugh, but... I'm just saying that if you are back in the good old days when I started streaming 15-ish years ago, I would open up my Facebook and I would message people every day and be like, could you open my stream? And they're like, I opened it yesterday. I'm like, okay, but could you open it today? I went to my friends, I texted them, I asked my stepsister, I talked to everybody, okay? I was desperate because I knew that getting those first 10 viewers was so important. Have you been this, before being like, I'm desperate, I haven't met anybody. Have you tried, number one, approaching women on the bike path? Have you tried talking to women on the bike path of Death Creek and being like, hey, you look familiar, can I have your Instagram? And number two, yeah, have you been like, hey, maybe your brother's engaged, been like, tell your wife to set me up? I'm just saying, I think all jokes aside, maybe forget about the money exchange stuff because then it gets weird. But genuinely, I think, look, if your ex situationship, whatever it is that you're talking about, yeah, if it was long enough ago, be like, hey, I'm telling you right now, if I was in a place where I was like, that's it, I'm getting married no matter what, it's just a numbers game, I just need to meet enough people, I would go to my ex-husbands and be like, hey, I'm glad you're happy, I'm glad life is good, you're welcome for not killing you and cannibalizing your body. I need the photos of Spider-Man and your hot friends on my desk by Monday. I need you to basically, ask them if they like annoying extroverted Ukrainian women and let's go. Come on. You gotta hustle a little in life, Yeah, like Giga has a hot cousin, allegedly. If I was a little bit more annoying, I'd be like, Giga, I want the photos of your hot cousin on my desk by Monday. Asobu, thank you for the 6 months. Listen, it is what it is, And I would give a finder's fee. I'm kidding, I wouldn't. It's funny because sometimes when it's hard because obviously, like, I am serious about a lot of this. Like, I do genuinely think we don't utilize our friendships enough for, like, if you want a job or if you want to meet somebody, be like, hey, just so you know, tell your friends, hey, just so you know, I am looking for a partner. These are kind of the people I like. If you meet anybody, could you please, like, ask them if we could get set up? Boom. But then it's hard to take me seriously when I keep being like, and then for every kid we have, you're gonna get an extra finder's fee. It's kind of hard to take me seriously when I sprinkle it with jokes, but I still think that there's a lot in here that could be a genuine thing of like, talk to your friends about that kind of stuff. I've talked to my friends about it so much that most of my friends are relegated to, like, at maximum introducing me to one person every year because they get too excited. Whenever my friends are like, oh my God, wait, I know somebody. No. It's one person per household per year at maximum. Because otherwise I don't have time. I don't have time to be dating. I got to spend 60 minutes on my scooter today. You know what I mean? I got a scooter to Death Creek. I got to hurt my ankles with my scooter. I don't have time. Mata, what about regularly giving money and chatting them up women during their just chatting streams? Would that work? Asking for not me? Probably. I don't know. I feel like if you're online, it depends what people are looking into. Personally, me, I need to see people in person because I'm pretty good, I feel, at like reading people in person. When we're online, it's harder to like pay attention. Also, then you have to wonder, it's kind of like the waitress dilemma, right? Is she flirting back, or is she just saying, thank you so much for the gift sub? Thank you for the 5 gifted. Oh my God, I love you. And you're like, is she in love with me, or is she saying I love you for, you know? Does she love me, or is she being polite, you know? It's not dating time, it's scooting time. It really is scooting time. I think until I get my visa and everything, and I know that I can be in the States for a long periodically of time, and I can, no dating. It's time to scooter, okay? It's time to wear my little helmet and to scooter away, okay? No time for dating, just time for scooting. That's it. Just time for scooting. Nothing but scooting. We love her as a waitress. Ooh. Beep, beep, roach mom scooting through. Pretty much. Get the electric one. I just rent the Lime scooters. They're the best. I'm also really picky, by the way, because there's like 3 different kinds of Lime scooters. Some of them are newer, some of them are older. If I pass by and I see a newer scooter than the one I'm on, I'm getting off my scooter and I'm getting on the newer one. I'm so strict. So you wear a helmet? Sometimes. I actually want to try and find a helmet. Thank you for reminding me. Helmet that can like... I need a helmet that can fit into a bag. So I could like easily... would it like foldable? But then if it's foldable, is it actually going to protect me? I want a smaller helmet that... Because right now, I'm going to be honest with you, the helmet doesn't work with my outfit sometimes. And I you know... I do want to be protected, but I am wondering how to get a helmet that I can then just put in my purse. Folding helmet, convenient, portable, foldable bike helmet, easy to carry, cycling, climbing, sports helmet. Okay. Meet the disposable bike helmet of the future. It fits in your pocket. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Buy Street Jam Kid Cycle Helmet, Slime Hawk, Open Face, Sports Helmet, Hard Outer Shell, EPS Inner Comfort Case, Adjustable Strap. Okay. Collapsible Bike Helmet, Foldable Helmet. Foldable Helmet. Look at the spelling. I'm summoning a demon. I'm summoning a demon. I tried 3 fold helmets and I like the Fend one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I need to find like a little... You know what they need to have? Hear me out, hear me out. It's like a jelly material, but then when you put it on your head, it like hardens. And then it creates like a layer that also then doesn't look bad and doesn't ruin my hair. You know what I mean? Think about it. Let's just invent something like that. Is anybody listening? I have a problem that needs solving. Please help me. I need you to invent. Like, almost think about it. If I can, like, put it in a water bottle, it's like slime. And then I would, like, put it on my head and then it would harden. And then it would, like, protect my hair and it would look really, really cute. And then I could take it off and be fine. You know? Please invent that. Andra Hex, thank you for the 10 months. Please invent that. I beg you. Pretty please with the cherry on top. I could really, really use that. Speaking of ruined hair, I got a haircut and the stylist gave you a broom head. I'm sorry. Influx, thank you for the super. Definitely, maybe. Something like that. I might be working at Anime Expo, though. I might be busy. Wouldn't it stick to your hair? So the whole point is... It's supposed to, like... You know how, like, face masks have a little adhesive? So when you open it, it starts like interacting with the atmosphere, and then it starts hardening. But then you can like take it off, like you can take off the little thing, and then yeah, it would just go on the hair. Why has nobody invented that? I'm here giving you the secret sauce. You know? Yeah, exactly, Hank. So you mean like the already existing helmets, huh? Ooh. Wait, idea. Hold on. Wait, stop. I actually have the idea. You put a hat on, sort of. And it's kind of like a clear plastic hat. Kind of looks like a bathing cap, okay? And then you put gel over it, and then that gel hardens. So then it's basically, it kind of looks like those things that people swim with, a swimming cap. But then when you put the gel, it like hardens. So then you can like easily take it off, and then you can like put the hat, and then you can just put the hat back in your purse, because then you just rip off the gel that hardened. Yeah. Does that make sense? Hold on, swimming cap. Listen, I'm giving idea. Okay, so hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Y'all. You guys don't understand. Hear me out. It looks like this, but it's invisible. Not invisible. Fuck, it's transparent. Okay. And then, so you take this out of your bag, you put it on your head, okay? And then on top of it, you just like slather a gel that hardens. And then when you take it off, you actually can like easily like rip the gel from the cap. So then you just put the cap back in your purse. It's so easy. You know what I mean? you know what I mean? That's not gonna mess up your hair. Well, I think less than other stuff. Oh my God, how about this? A material that is malleable in water and then hardens into non-malleable. But then my dad just wears a hat. Am I making this too complicated? Oh wait, sometimes I wear a bucket hat when I'm scootering, and it's like a thick material because it protects me from the sun. So sometimes I wear a bucket hat. Umugati, thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah. It's like a little bucket hat. A large-chested man scooters with you and you just fall into his arms. I think it's illegal to have two people on a scooter. At that point, I might as well just get a driver driving me around, right? But that being said, what if I want to drive her by myself? You know? I'm just saying. I went to the ball game in the Momo bucket hat. Let's go! Did you make friends? Get a husband that drives. Actually, this is a perfect caveat to the caveat. I don't know if that's a word. I have an Instagram reel that's probably also on the TikTok where it's like, oh, a husband can work. And I'm like, well, yeah, but does he have to? You know, I just want him to bring me food and snacks and drive me around and, you know, go to the gym with me, you know. Please think of the paramomo who will have you drag you out of the LA River Canal thing. Knock on wood, I'm never going back to that LA River Canal thing. I am never going to be, probably almost never going to be in that neighborhood. So yeah. Speaking of the games in Eastern Europe, have you played Quest for Glory? I haven't. What kind of games is it? Are they like 4X? Talk to me. Influx. Thank you for the super. Thank you for the super. I'm the most upvoted comment on the TikTok. There is one more thing I wanted to show you guys. Instagram. Hold on. Instagram. For the Instagram post today. It's very silly. The Instagram post today. Hold on, let me find it. Hold on. Maybe it wasn't today. Oh, I think it was on TikTok. It was B hashtag who was like, I'm pie. Hold on. Oh, I think it's on both Instagram and hold on. A lot more pies. What do I mean? Because I worry. What of the pie I'm currently fingering? Hold on. I'm gonna try to find the exact timing. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Ah! I'm pie. So nobody really caught on to it. This is why I love, and this is why I think it's so important to cross post your videos on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, etc. Because here, the biggest comment on TikTok is people being like, oh my God, did you see the comment of somebody saying, hi, I'm pie? But on Instagram, I don't think anybody caught that. Yeah, I don't think anybody caught that. This is why it's important. It's important. It's important. It's big. It's important. It's valuable. It's good. It's some good stuff. Instagram is incorrect. What do you mean? Why would it be incorrect? Instagram is very correct. Instagram, I will not be accepting Instagram slander. Instagram has been lovely and great and so good and so helpful. We love Instagram in this house. Instagram is innocent and virginal and pure, okay? Remember that. Thank you, Caden the Caveman. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for getting the AFK flavor. By the way, y'all, just a reminder, they are not on pre-order. This means if you get your AFK flavor now, please use code MATA, of course, so you can get a little postcard. It will ship to you pretty much kind of right away, okay? So, yeah, come on. You know you want it. You get to try it. It's so delicious. It's so nutritious. It's so good. It's so nice. Speaking of nice, delicious, nutritious, let me grab another sparkling water and let me get a little chocolate bar. It's not a chocolate bar. It's my coconut protein bar that I love. It is an exclusive postcard. Postacard. Postacard. Exclusive postacard. Thank you, Matara. You didn't have to give me a sub. I did. You did pick up the AFK flavor. I'm assuming you use code MATA. If you haven't, I forgive you. You have been forgiven. It's the least I can do. It's the least I can do. Please, if you haven't already, consider checking out the Discord. We have a Discord where y'all, I've started adding you guys sometimes in the middle of the night, and I apologize for nothing. The other day, I was showing one of my friends our Momo shirt, because my friend was like, okay. I was showing my friend and my mom, I was having several conversations at the same time, the Momo shirts, and basically then I think the next day my friend was like, oh, do the Momos not own an iron? And I said, first of all, shut the fuck up. How dare you? Second of all, clearly they wanted to show me their shirts freshly washed. Get out of here. Tsaritsa was much nicer. Tsaritsa was like, oh my God, they have your shirt. They're so sweet. The best is when I kind of see you guys when I'm walking around conventions and I see you in your shirts and I'm like, that's a Momo. It's like I scan you and then I see a little Momo and I'm like, yeah, that's a Momo. Yeah, I apologize for nothing. Sometimes I will at everybody for random things, especially if I need something. Like sometimes I'll at everybody and be like, does anybody know where I can find this GIF? Listen, if you don't like it, that's fair. That's valid. But what could be more important than me asking you to help me find a GIF in the middle of the night? You know what I mean? There could be nothing more important than giving me the things that I need when I need them, no? I think that is the sweetest way for things to be. Is if I ping you and you go, yes, milady, let me help you. Discord is your personal Google. It really is. It really is. She's becoming the stalker. Always have been. Absolutely always have been. I do it even sometimes when you post on my stuff, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, whether it's Twitter, I will go through your profile. I will see what else you do. If you write something in our Discord, I go through it. Absolutely. Listen, I want to know. You know it's true too, because every time we've done stuff on stream where I review your rooms, I will instantly zoom in. I'm like, ooh, let me look at your fingernails. Ooh, what's that on the shelf? Like, I love, if I walk into someone's house, I'm looking at all their little things. I am looking at every little thing that they have and every little thing that they own. I need to see every little thing. Okay, give me a second. What is the size of the postcard? I think it's 5x7 or 4x6. Can anybody measure their postcards. This is why we love you like a streamer. Don't say that. Don't say that. Say you love me as a... Can we do I love Matara Khan? I want to see what you guys are going to get. Just one of them. We have to have a low percentage where it does say as a woman. And it's like the golden rare. It's the mega epic rare. The SSSSSSSR, you know? Now I'm wondering what was in the background of my photos. Don't worry. If it was worth it, I have already looked at it. If it was worth it, I have taken a look at it and I have seen it and I have been there. So don't even worry about a thing. I have already analyzed and triangulated and coagulated, okay? I have already been there, done that, seen that. Trust me. Trust me. Bought Bork? Yeah, because I think everyone's getting a little too excited. I love it. I love when you're all like, wait, Matara, 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 Matara. Coagulated. Yeah. Yeah. Coagulated. Matara, 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 Matara. Matara, 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 Matara. I don't know why. That always sounds like a beat to me. Matara, 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 Matara. All right, where were we? Protein bar, sparkling water. It just makes me want to dance. Glad to see you playing Ace Combat 7. Oh, I will. You will have a great time. 1 minute. My delicious, nutritious protein bar. Oh my god. Drinking and spinning is hard. What are you drinking? I have unfortunate news for my alcoholism. I'm cutting down a lot on my drinking. It's gotten... The worst part is I don't feel like it's gotten that bad, but I was taking a look sometimes at my drinking, and there's many days where I exceed like 5 drinks. Because it's like, oh, I'm at brunch with a friend. Let's have 2 mimosas. That's 2 drinks. Then, ooh, I'm doing something else. Let me grab a beer. That's 3 drinks. Then Junie and I go to dinner. I grab 2 glasses of wine. 5. Then I come home. I have a seltzer. Suddenly, I'm like, wait, this was a regular day. Why am I having 7 drinks in a day? Like, this doesn't make any sense. And yes, you could be like, well, they're spaced out. So I'm going a little bit. I'm going a little bit hard on it. Also, this is another thing, because I've been drinking a lot, like, you know, now it's getting to a point where 2 drinks don't hit me. No. I am replacing my alcoholism with rock climbing and reformer Pilates, okay? Because I want to get back to having 1 drink and being like, wah! That's really smart, B French. I think, yeah. I think that's really smart. Also, I'm not drinking at Anime Expo or Off-Kai. I've chosen to not drink at conventions anymore. Sorry, I'm trying not to eat and talk, but it's just too easy for you to kind of get into an argument with somebody, or maybe there's a misunderstanding, or maybe even you get drunk and oversleep or something. And I just have too much at stake. Like, I would hate it if I overslept a meet and greet Because what? Because I drank? No. Not happening. So, yeah, I'm unfortunately taking it. I'm unfortunately taking it a little bit serious now because I've accidentally gotten to that place where it doesn't feel like a lot, right? Because you're like, oh, well, it was only 2 drinks. Yeah, but it was 2 drinks at lunch, 2 drinks at dinner, 2 drinks at breakfast, 2 drinks after your 2 drinks at dinner at home to unwind. And suddenly, hey, it's an adventure game from the 90s. Each about the folk's lore is a specific of a different area. Influx, what was it called again? Let me look it up on Joj. It's on the Joj. Oh, I don't think I have Joj on this computer. I gotta download the Joj app. Shig, I think it means you're in. I think it means you're in. I think it means that girl likes you and good luck. Name one of your children after me. Matara Khan. Mm-hmm. Kuja, good luck to your PC. Wishing you the best, my love. Yeah, so unfortunately, yeah. What's the Joj? The Jude Old James. You know? Mm-hmm. Sloth, that's kind of my problem. Where because I work from home, and I live in a place with the sun and a ton of microbreweries, what's stopping me from grabbing a beer at lunch? What's stopping me from grabbing a beer at dinner? But then guess what? I'm not working out because I'm like, well, I can't work out. I drank today. Okay, but I haven't worked out at all because I keep drinking every day. Quest for Glory. Let me look it up. Quest for Glory. Whoa! Wait a second.
Turns to Shapiro.
What the heck? That looks so cool. Hold on, I'm trying to... Wait, they have him on the Steam. Interesting. They have him on the Steam as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is crazy. Okay, what? Oh, mother. Listen, if I wasn't already, this would have made me into a furry. This absolutely would have, this would have done everything to me. Oh my god. Matara, I'm so excited for the Off Guy Maid Cafe. Me too. Curation, please. Please don't tell me you worked hard on the Maid Cafe and then you won't be able to attend because of all the work. Hello? Please, Curation, tell me you'll be there. Also, Curation, can you spoil the secrets? My momos, how hard are they going to have to fight? My momos are going to have to fight so hard because the wisps are so well organized. We are going to have to crown a few momos to try and reserve a few tables, okay, you guys? Otherwise, the wisps are going to take over and the momos are going to have a hard time. I am telling you, band together, grab a few tables, sit together. Otherwise, it's going to be rough. I thought you were a scaly. ¿Por qué no los dos? Good mindfulness on the drinking. I drink on the weekends and only when I'm in a good mood. Yeah, Lucky, that's kind of been my problem where because I work from home, it's so easy to grab a beer at lunch, to grab a mimosa at brunch, to grab, you know, like roommate and I are going for dinner. Let me do a glass of red wine. But as I said, I started calculating my drinks throughout the week. And the worst part about drinking a lot, let me be clear. It's not like I'm at my home drinking a whole bottle of wine every day and being like, wow, that's a lot of wine. It's the fact that, oh yeah, I'll grab a beer when I'm out with my friend in the morning. You know, we just like went for a walk. Let's grab a beer. Oh yeah, it's brunch. Let me do 2 mimosas. Oh yeah, I came back home with Junie and we're going to go have dinner. Let me grab 2. Let's, you know, share a bottle of wine. Come home. Well, let me, you know, nightcap. Let me have 2 seltzers. And suddenly I'm like, wait a second. How am I drinking 7 drinks on average most days? Hello? That is almost 2 bottles of wine. That's crazy. That is insanity. I will be busy working the cafe, but I want to try to get a checky with you. Of course. Thank you, Curation. I'm so glad this is out. I was talking about it earlier today for the momos. I was talking about it earlier today for the momos. Momos, this is the time. Grab the other momos, grab some wisps, kiss together, kiss, fall in love. What if you kiss, fell in love at the maid cafe? Think about it. Johari, why have you brought this outsider to our village? First of all, what village is this? Can we just say on this screen, what village is this? I want to go. I just want to know. I just want to talk. What village is this? I'm in. I am so in. Like, hello? What's going on? Remember to propose to Mint. She gets upset. Yeah, Mint is a little, you'll have to give Mint her attention, you know? Yeah, Mint actually now calls them Aibus, but listen. If you guys tease and make fun of Mint, you can't, okay? It's not fair. It's not nice. But I can tease and make fun of Mint because she's my friend. Like, it is legal and normal and natural for me to make fun of my friend, because if I don't, then it's mean, right? Like, if you guys make fun of her, then you're being mean. If I make fun of her, I'm her friend. So, for example, I still call them wisps to her. So when I see her and we talk about stuff, I'm like, yeah, the wisps. You know, the wisps. And I do this every time. And I'm going to keep doing that. I don't care how annoying it gets. It's funny to call them the wisps because she can't pronounce them because of her lisp. So yeah. It's exciting. And listen, who would ever be mean to Mint? She's so nice. Exactly. You can't be mean to her. But as a friend, it's like the rite of passage of friendship. Of like, if you're not a little mean to your friend, if you don't make fun of your friend, who does? You know? Like, if other people make fun of your friend, they're being mean. If you make fun of your friend, you're being a good friend. What's up, Aqua? Thank you for the 32. Thank you. All right, let's continue. Oh, okay. Hold on. Back. That scared me. I was like, whoa. Oh my God, this actually looks really cool. What is this? It isn't like anything I've ever seen in this world. This is Khajiit before they were Khajiit. This is crazy. Khajiit before they were Khajiit. Okay, hold on. Let me, what is it called again? Something quest. Quest for Glory. All right. Let's check out Quest for Glory. Let me see. Quest for Glory, 1 to 5. Okay. Quest for Glory. Yeah, this is like the only thing we really got. See, similar to Skyrim and Oblivion. Wow. This is Activision well, they're the publisher. Activision Blizzard. Wow. Hold on. Quest for Glory 4 is the other one you were talking about, right? Quest for Glory 4. Sorry. Yeah, I can make Quest for Glory 4. This looks exactly like games. Okay, some of you might be a little too young, but like, you have to realize every game in the 1900s looked like this. Every single game in the 1900s looked absolutely like this. Absolutely. Every one of them had a red-haired lady that looked exactly like this. Every single one of them. And she had the spire, like, every single game looked like that in the, how dare you? You break into my home, steal away my child, kill my servant Toby, and then return to kill me after I befriended you and helped you? Some hero you are. This is absolutely, I feel so at home in my gaming experiences. Oh my God, this absolutely, wow. Holy cow. I did find somebody on YouTube uploading their playthrough. So I want to be mindful that I'm not just like Quest for Glory, that I'm not just kind of like watching someone's playthrough. But at the same time, I do want to just take a look at what it looks like. Wow. It's an overgrown bonsai. Wow. Oh my god, that face? Wait, that was terrifying. Stop moving so fast. Oh my god. Will I be playing this on stream for you? Probably not, my sweet angel. As sweet. So one day when I am ready to hang myself, no. When I'm ready to hang, you know, the handkerchief and play whatever, then yes, you will see me play all of this stuff. But for now, no. Wow. This also kind of reminds me a little bit of, what is it called? Like Grim Fandango. Those like what are they called? Like where you kind of have to like point and click puzzles, right? So the puzzles don't make any sense because it like the puzzle itself does not make any logical sense. You just have to kind of like click everywhere. Wow. I want to see how you fight him. Wait, has a mean look at it. Oh, how do you actually fight him? Hold on. Oh, okay. That's. I like how sometimes he has the snout being long and other times he doesn't. You also have no idea how much they're HP, right? Thank you, Wait Grim. It was good seeing you. Oh, yeah, the audio is crunchy, isn't it? The audio is mega crunchy. Mega crunchy. See, he's still fighting the same guy. Buddy, how long we gonna be fighting the same guy? Okay, we're fighting another guy now. Okay, this guy's like, why was the first guy taking like 14 quadrillion years to kill? No? I feel like the first guy was taking a darn long. Oh, now you're missing? What are we doing? What are we clicking? What button is that? Stop juking and kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Stop juking! Stop! Kill him! Hurt him! Fight him! Strike him! Come on! I'm not trying to backseat, but like, this is getting ridiculous. Am I right? Wow, okay, actually that was a lot of goblins. And now you gotta loot every one of them. Oh my god. You find 4 silvers. This guy, wow. Okay. Oh, do you think he was leveling his dodge? Do you think he was leveling his dodge? What's up, Zaitsev? What other VTubers? There's only Matara Khan. There's only Matara Khan of Independent and Resilient. There's no other VTubers around. You wish they had these old Sierra games on Steam. They do. So they have this one on Steam. They also have it on Joj, the good old James. But if you take a look, they do have it on stream. They do have it on stream. 1 to 5. So I guess this would be all 5 games, right? Are you feeling adventurous, hero? The world of Gloriana, with all its wonderful diversity, awaits you in this pack of 5 classic Sierra adventure games. Dun 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 dun! You can do it! You can do it! I want to see what the other ones look like. Am I a VTuber? I'm the VTuber. I'm Miss Matara VTuber. Long play, Quest of Glory. Okay. Just playing the classics. I am going to react to your video for a little bit. Please forgive me. I just want to see.
I don't understand.
The voice? Hello? Is she supposed to be Eastern European? Oh my god, look at the jump. Oh my god, the schmoves. The Wraith has sucked your life force right. Wait, stop! Death by suck! The raid has sucked your life force right out of you. Should you return here in another life, you will need to be properly protected and strike quickly. Stop. Why is he running like that? Why is he running like that? No offense. 4 is the one you'll like the best. Let's see. Let's see. Influx. We're taking a look here. We're taking a look here.
Exhausted from lack of sleep.
Oh, awkward.
You feel a chill go through you as you enter this part of the forest.
Is this loud enough?
As if a cold wind suddenly sprang up from nowhere.
This is great.
You see a raised mound of stones. It gives you an eerie feeling.
Honestly, maybe I should rebrand into like
a place of death.
reacting to people playing old games. Wait, again? What do you mean? What? Oh, you know what? I think it's because he didn't heal himself. So he's probably like 1 hit away. Yeah, I can see. He's like 1 hit from death and then he just like, yeah. Idiot. Idiot. Yeah, see, he's like almost dead. I know I'm like covering his head. Come on, man, stop. Yeah, don't fight the Wraith with one. Sorry, you're not an idiot. You're a very smart person, and I'm just having fun watching your playthrough. Please don't YMCA me. Sorry, buddy.
You are exhausted from lack of sleep.
Where was the Wraith? She was okay. There, tell her she's a go.
Hello. Can you help me? I seem to be lost.
Hello, my name is Svetlana. Can you help me? I seem to be lost. I don't know how I woke up here and what I have been up to. I just don't understand. My name is Oksana. And yeah.
Everything is so strange.
Strange.
I lost my way home.
Please, can you help me find the way?
Find my way.
Please.
I'm trying to find my way home.
Can you show me the way to Imagine you show her to town and she just eats everybody.
A ghostly apparition.
All right, Svetlana, let's get you home, buddy. Let's get you back home to your husband, Ruslan.
There you are. What happened to you? I thought you were going to show me the way to town.
What happened to you? I thought you were going to show me the way back home. Why have you not shown me the way back home? I don't understand. You tell me you're gonna do something and then you don't do the thing. I think it's kind of a problem. You don't want to have problem with me, okay? You do not want to have problem with me. You understand?
What's wrong with me? What
Everything.
happened to me?
Everything.
Everything is so strange. I don't understand.
I don't understand. This is great.
I live in town. Somewhere in town. I've got to get home. I am looking for berries.
I'm looking for berry. See, this is actually a really good accent because it does sound very believable when you go berries. How does she?
I am looking for berries.
Berries. It almost sounds more like Northern. I don't know if it's Northern European, but this is a really great accent. Good job.
The wild blackberries should be ripe now. I want to surprise my husband with a pie.
I don't know. I think your husband's going to be surprised seeing that you're a wraith.
And I need to get home.
I need to get home. I must go to my house. I just don't know where I live.
Why are you saying that? Why are you trying
Wait. Why am I... Tell her she's a ghost. Why are you trying to hurt me? I'm going to have to use this line on Barry. Why are you saying that? Why are you trying to hurt me? I'm lost and I don't understand what's going on.
Why are you trying to hurt me?
Why are you trying to hurt me?
I'm lost in...
This is great. This is a great... I'm learning manipulation. I just don't understand what's going on. Enough already.
Don't leave me.
Oh.
Please don't leave me.
Okay, wait. I actually feel really bad now.
Here.
There's like certain things that don't sound Eastern and then other things that do.
I don't understand. Every time I try to follow you, I find myself here again.
Oh my god, this is so sad.
Why can't I leave this place?
Svetlana.
Why can't I go home?
That's so sad.
Hello.
Yeah, it does change a little bit, the accent. It definitely doesn't stay like
Let us
consistently.
hope that you never need know of such matters. Irana was a powerful magician who came from this area. There is a garden in the forest. Which
Are
she
they all just
created
Eastern European? What's going
such a
on?
place
South
of safety
European?
for
South
all who
Slavic?
visit there.
What's going on?
It is said that her final resting
Everybody
place is
sounds like
near
my
here as
people!
well. Her staff stands in the town and protects those within the walls.
Blaze,
from
thank you so much for the
outside
raid.
harm.
Toby, you should go now.
Okay, she does not sound like my people. Bad girl? Is that...
That's a scary thing. That's how come we always used to have garlic all around at the inn.
She sounds like Iron Mouse.
Mommy and I used to bring
She sounds like Iron Mouse! No? Close your eyes. Close your eyes right now. Close your eyes right now and tell me she doesn't sound like Mouse.
That's a scary thing. That's how come we always used to have garlic all around at the inn.
Right?
Mommy and I used to braid the garlic and put it up all over the place to keep out the bad things.
It sounds just like her when she's like, you close your eyes, it sounds just like her. When you don't see the girl in the text, it sounds just like her.
Don't like the smell of garlic. I had to wear garlic around my neck all the time.
All the time. It's
I have a pretty necklace instead. See? Isn't it pretty?
even the way, isn't it pretty? The same.
The necklace is on a choker chain, completely covering the little girl's throat.
A long time ago, I used to live at the inn. But
Here,
now
Les.
I get to live here.
Here,
I don't have to be afraid of the bad things all the time.
here she doesn't anymore, but she did earlier. Sorry. She did earlier. This one, she didn't sound like it at all.
Strike.
That we know
Oh my God, it's her husband. It's Ruslan. These really are my Eastern Europeans.
for certain.
Hold on. I need to
I
hear
am
Ruslan.
well, and I hope that you are also.
Ruslan, talk to me, Ruslan. I want to hear you talk to me. Oh my God, it's a little rabbit. Come on, Ruslan. Ты где?
Are getting cooler and
Oh my God, this
the
is...
days are
Wait,
getting
is that a little guy in the window? Hold on.
the days are getting cooler and shorter.
It's Ruslan. Also, it's Dimitri, sorry. Burgomeister.
I know only what legends tell of them. Undead which drink the blood of the living.
Of the living.
We have always had stories of them here.
This is great.
I have never known anyone here to be harmed by a vampire.
Oh my God,
That
this
we
is
know of for
crazy.
certain. I am well, and I hope that you are also. I have not spoken of it before, because I know so little. Very
This
bad
guy
luck
looks
to
like he
speak
can
of.
wrestle bear
The
and
memories of Mordavia are deep. They worship.
What's up, bro, Grush? That sounds like Grucey Taylor. Hey, you're good. You're good at recognizing
of the
these.
monastery stayed mostly within its walls, but the townspeople feared them.
Feared them.
They said the followers were all like madmen.
Madmen.
consulting rogues and speaking in whispers.
This is great. This is great.
Then one day they were all gone. We heard of the fighting down by the Dark One's cave, of course. It's all I know, and the rumors are few, except for the ones of
Oh, the town is quiet now, and the rumors are few, except for the ones about you. Oh, that's a good. That's bars, as the children say. Is that an octopus? What is this? That kind of looks like Hunchback of Notre Dame. All right, puzzle time. Puzzle
This
time.
is a little too...
I see. I see.
You pick up... You straight...
Okay. Okay. Great. This was.
Then she must be.
Oh my God. Where are you looking, everybody? Where are you looking? Huh? Where are we looking? Where are all of us looking here? I've got to be off now.
Town is secure. About
Same town, but at night.
as you enter the hall, the cries are
This game.
You will never see her again.
This game must have been insane in the 1900s.
I know she's alive.
Like, I know this game back in the 1900s must have been insanity. It must have absolutely...
There were two ways.
Wow.
Its main purpose is to bring a Dark One across to this world. However, a very powerful wizard could use it to
Go make
send
coffee for the
Dark
wife.
One back
Ooh,
to its
look
world.
at you. You have a wife that you love,
You
and
don't
you're
qualify as a very
being
powerful
nice and
wizard,
serviceable
as
to
I see
her.
it. Still, you want it.
Good
you
for
got it.
you.
to put the
When is it my turn to be happy? Wow, thank you for showing me this. Thank you for showing me this genuinely. I kind of missed it. I must have missed out on this a little bit. Oh, wait a second. I know what we can react to. Hold on. Doki Bird and Matara being drunk together, actually so cute. For those of you that missed it, we could take a quick look at this video, and then I might go play outside, because you know what? Like I said, not drinking, trying to not drink, and I need the sun. Otherwise, I'm going to feel a little weird. Tomorrow, I am streaming, and I am also streaming Sunday for sure, because Friday and Saturday, I got to record some music. Believe it or not, I got to get some music going. I also really do have to like learn my song for Friday and Saturday. Let's take a
Hey
look at this.
guys, welcome. We have a little pivot today. Today we're drinking. Wait, I don't hear Matara.
I don't know why my capture was like so bad. Also, I did this on purpose. I purposely. Doki Tall confirmed. Let me see if there's anything here. Music talk. Mata gets possessed. Doki is not sober. I want to see this.
I'm not sober right now, Matara. I'm so
Cutting it down so we don't get you or me in trouble. You know, don't worry about it. This was really, really fun.
It's
Time
fun.
really flew.
Yeah, I'm glad. I was hoping it would be a nice distraction for you too, because I know you have a lot of work and stuff. So like you don't, and you don't have to do any builds or anything. Use that one brain cell of ours that we share to figure out builds.
Actually, you guys can watch the video here. I'll send it to you guys. You guys can watch the video. She did say that if she gets killed by a sniper, to blame me. So please, if you're a sniper hoping to snipe Doki Bird, please don't do this. Please don't do this. I would rather not. Please don't do this. I would really, 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 really like that if you didn't snipe Doki, because I'd like to make sure things are good and things are safe and things are good. Sorry, now that I talked about going outside to play in the sun, I'm like, ugh. TLDR, I have to learn 2 songs, one for Friday, one for Saturday. I also have like 4 more songs that I'm learning. I promise you soon you're going to know about the music and the other stuff. Tomorrow we are going live, and I'm going to be able to talk about something that I haven't been able to talk about today. It's really exciting. We're also going to be playing Ace Combat 7 sometime in the future. And Sunday we're also going to be live. I have a little event in the morning, and then I'll be on stream hanging out. But yeah, I had a lot of fun today with the yapping. I had a lot of fun with a lot of things, and I'm excited to hang out with y'all tomorrow, and I'm excited to hang out with y'all on Sunday. And I'm excited because now that the podcast is finally gonna be out, I'm gonna have so much more time. Okay, just please let me get through this month. And I know being an adult is just saying, let me get through this week, every day, every week until you die. But please let me get through this week. Please let me get through this week. Please let me get through this month. Please, God, please let me get through this month. Please let me get through this month. All I have to do is I just have to get through this month, okay? I just have to post all the things. I just have to have the podcast go up. I just have to have the merch store go up, the documentary go up, the website go up, all the things, okay? I just have to do all those things. Okay? I just have to do all those things. Please, 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 please. Just, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta get the stuff out of the way. But soon, things are gonna be good. Isn't the website next week? No. It's all coming at the same time. All is coming at the same time. Kind of. June 19th. Sort of. Unfortunately, June 19th is gonna be a really busy day. It's going to be a day of like everything. We are throwing everything your way. So just get ready for it. June 19th. And episode 0, I think, is next week in like 9 days of the podcast. So get ready. Bye, my mamas. I love you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. And I will talk to you soon. We are going to go raid Miss Giga, whose content I steal on Daily Giga all the time. I always watch Daily Giga for my source of VTuber news and VTuber happenings. Big love to my big gigs. I love her very much. She's the best. She's the cutest. She's the funniest. She's the coolest. And I am gonna take a shower, go outside, and not drink and continue not drinking. I am a new woman. I have not drank in about 24 plus hours. So I am now a new woman, a changed woman, and I will continue down on this path. See you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow for more stuff and games tomorrow. Probably Vampire Crawlers. Yeah, probably. Finally. I love you all. Have fun and enjoy Giga Stream. And yeah, I will see you soon. Please just let me survive this week. Please just let me survive this week. Please just let me survive this week. So much stuff, so many things. Oh, so many things, so much stuff. Ooh, before I forget, !GSUPS. If you want to get your AFK flavor, please use code MATA. If you ever want to get anything else from !GamerSupps. !concert. We have a concert. !cheeky. If you want to get some cheeky. Also, I have a second YouTube channel called MataraCon Plus. If you want to take a look at some of the videos there, we have been posting some videos and some stuff. I think the main channel is just going to become kind of like a little hub for my future music. I love you all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.